All right. Well, we got a train going off in the background.
Yeah.
We'll fix that for you guys as soon as it passes through. But hello and welcome to the Last Place Fantasy Football Podcast. We are starting really late tonight. We had a lot of technical difficulties and, yeah, a lot of issues. But we are here, and I'm missing my two co-hosts, Josh and Ethan. They're trying to get things ready for us. So we'll have them in here in a second. And we are bringing you the NFL Draft, the 2023 NFL Draft. We're going to provide commentary on it. So we won't be showing you any of the draft. Chill, NFL and YouTube. We won't be showing any of the draft. But we will be showing... No, we won't. We will be showing you some commentary on, some of these picks. It's been a crazy first couple of picks. We're on pick 7 right now. Las Vegas is on the clock.
Ooh. I'm coming.
Las Vegas is on the clock. Here we have Ethan with us now. But, oh my gosh.
All right, so what's going to happen that's crazy next?
Probably a lot. If the first 6 picks wasn't crazy enough, we're probably going to have a lot more.
And Josh is in the building.
Everybody. Woo! Let me figure this camera out.
And we're still adjusting.
Yeah, we're still adjusting. We're figuring out what we're doing. Picks wasn't crazy.
Alrighty, so I emailed y'all the link to just put up. But guys, I think we have a stream. Let us know how we're sounding here.
I pulled it up just a minute ago. It sounded like we were okay.
Sounded like we're attempting to be professional.
Yes, we're
Attempting.
almost there.
Well, guys, we thank y'all for your patience. We hope you haven't disregarded this yet, but
Yeah, we're about an hour later than what we wanted it to be. But, it's what we had to do, unfortunately, to get everything up and running.
yeah. So, guys, it's been a crazy news day besides the draft.
Yeah.
Originally, we were going to talk about our rookie tight ends, but does it even matter anymore?
Rookie tight ends were tight ends.
Yeah, they were tight ends. It was interesting.
We're going to get the mood lighting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Josh.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I should probably. Guys, it has been crazy.
Yeah,
I apologize.
he's majestic. We need that majestic hair out for everyone to see.
Those luscious locks. Oh, man. So, first pick, second pick. First pick went about what we had thought it was going to be or at least me and Josh.
Well,
Yeah.
can we talk about that? Because, so here's what was difficult, right? So even though, yes, Bryce Young was clearly the most talented of all the QBs, I don't think there's any debating that.
Yeah.
Here's what the question was. It was he going to fit the staff that was there? So you got to think about that too. So C.J. Stroud, same talent. He's got better intangibles than some of what Bryce Young had. So I don't think it was completely off base to say, hey, there's a realistic shot that this 6'4" QB that fits Frank Reich and what Frank Reich wants to do as a head coach. Maybe they take him over Bryce Young despite how well he interviewed.
It made sense, and the more I thought about it, and I think there's one big key that I completely overlooked, and that was the fact that with Bryce Young, this was the most un-Bama offensive group I think I have seen in a very long time. Like, we're talking Andrew Norwood as wide receiver 1 back in the day.
Well, and they talked about that earlier, not having Mechie, not having J-Mo.
Yeah, and they were hurt.
Like,
and this
yeah, Darnell Washington.
No,
win a championship.
They didn't. All they had was Jahmyr Gibbs, honestly,
Yeah.
and it was a very inexperienced group. Now they may be dudes 2-3 years from now, but we don't know. And so now, right, I emailed everyone the link. So if y'all want to start
Okay.
sharing that real
Yeah.
quick,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
a
we
lot
can do that.
different than what we did. So we're starting with almost no one, besides the awesome Paul Traver. The video's live, everybody.
And Lee's here as well. We love you, Lee.
Yeah, so first off, we want to thank Blake Co-working Studio for giving us this chance to basically have a podcast-based first
Right.
in-person episode.
I know.
All in
It's so good
Yeah.
to see you.
Yeah.
We haven't
Dude,
gotten a
I have-
chance
I
to.
know.
I know it's.
We
been-
can do this now.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That
You're
just makes it weird.
You're real.
Listen, I'm
Okay,
real.
all
out
right,
in
Raiders with the
Okay,
next
there's-
pick
okay,
is
so
who do
now-
we got here?
Seventh pick. Ooh. You think they go defense?
I think so, but
I
Will
don't
Levis
know.
is
It could be
definitely.
Skoronski,
I
too.
don't-
Oh,
I don't think they
Skoronski
got
would be the
Jimmy.
most Raiders
Yeah.
pick.
Here we go. Here it is.
Oh,
Tyree Wilson.
Yeah, you know what? It makes
Tyree
sense
Wilson,
because
okay.
you're going to throw Chandler Jones out the door eventually,
Yeah.
but
Right.
that's where draft aliens prosper.
Yeah,
And
I don't think Levis would have made sense for them because they
No.
just picked up Jimmy G. I
yeah.
think they've got at least a
And-
year or two.
a year or two.
Devontae
for-
Adams is not
yeah.
waiting for what Levis to get ready.
No,
No.
no.
But so yeah, but Bryce Young at 1 makes sense. Stroud at 2, incredible smoke screen by Houston.
Yeah,
well
no
played.
joke.
And then to go, oh, by the way, let's just use Deshaun Watson's draft pick, and then we're just going to trade up and get Will Anderson, who, all right, I love Chris Sims as an analyst. I could not disagree more with his ranking of Will Anderson, but that's just more of...
Well, when your justification for where you rank him is, he's just so good, so I'm going to put other people above
but
him.
it's the
like,
same thing we had
okay.
with Kayvon Thibodeau last year, where it's like he's so good. Now we're trying to figure out if there's anything wrong with the prospect, and then you start buying into, he could be better at this or that. And on top of
They
that,
start nitpicking.
yeah, on top of that, I think with Will Anderson, it was the issue is I think he played out of position. Like he was, I'm going to use Alabama players as a reference here. He was Ryan Anderson, but you're asking him to be Deron Payne. And it's like you're asking him to be this D tackle. It's like, so of course his run defense is great. He never really gets a chance to pass the ball. But if you put him as an outside linebacker edge the entire time, you're good.
Yeah.
4th pick, Anthony Richardson, makes the most sense considering Steichen,
Absolute freak.
tools.
Absolute freak.
Yeah.
He's starting week 1, right? Like there's no doubt in anyone's mind.
I would have. I kind of hoped he would have gone to a team that would develop him a little more before they throw him to the wolves, but he's just gonna have to learn on the go, and he's just gonna have to do it.
But just running the ball, Steichen was so good at
Yeah.
that last year, and that's going to help Anthony Richardson out. And
It
plus
is.
having Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman, it could have been worse. It
Yeah.
could have been a worse spot.
Tyree Wilson picked
Yeah.
up Goodell.
Yeah, I mean, when
Oh my
you're
gosh.
6'6", 275, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, really.
Well, he makes his own rules.
Yeah,
That
that's a
throws
big
a
player
wrench
right there.
into what Atlanta's going to do here. I mean, they still have Gonzalez on the board,
Yeah.
but I really don't know. Okay, pick is in.
Wow, that's quick.
For the Falcon. Oh my gosh.
It has to be
Because-
Christian Gonzalez.
So here's the thing, though. If it is Bijan, I wouldn't be incredibly upset. But what I would ask is, you don't think you can trade back a couple slots
I
and
don't
take
think,
him?
I don't think.
I
it's
don't
gonna
think
be
so.
Bijan.
I
think
mean,
it's
I
gonna be
know. I
Bijan.
don't think it's Bijan, but that
But
would be my
also-
question: is
but
why
also,
why
we
can't you
didn't-
trade
We didn't
back?
think a lot of these picks were going to happen.
This is true.
So,
I mean,
Well, and before the draft started,
what's the
They did.
one that's been we haven't had one that's been so completely like, what on earth are they doing?
yeah.
right?
I mean, the Falcons could take
No.
Jalen Carter, hometown hero. It's very possible.
Ooh, yeah.
And on top of that, you're getting to pair him with Calais Campbell. Like that,
Yeah.
That
sign me
would
up.
be insane.
To
And
me,
Grady
well,
Jarrett.
to
it
me,
goes to
like
show-
signing Calais Campbell that early to
Mhm.
me signaled I wonder if they like Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would make sense. And then now we're all like, oh hey, we don't really care for wide receiver 2 position. I don't think that's the case at all with Atlanta.
Mhm.
I think the more people thought about the wide receiver class, it was, ooh, do we like him with this first round pick?
Yeah.
Take the
Yeah.
freak D tackle or take a really good wide receiver. I think that's where I feel like wide receivers been overinflated. I think we're
Right.
seeing the market crash, not only with free agency but the draft as well. Let's see. Tyree Wilson. I mean, for me, he was tier 1 for my rankings, but he was the clear edge 2. Like he was,
Yeah.
he did not. I did not consider him edge 1
He
in my
was solid.
mind. Yeah, super solid.
He's a plug-in.
Okay, I gotta stop looking at sleeper because sleeper's
It's
spoiling the
spoiling.
picks.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Wait,
will
do you
not
know-
do this.
do you know
No,
who
I
it
don't
is?
know.
Okay, okay.
I don't know. Am I allowed to talk about Lamar Jackson?
No, you can talk about Lamar Jackson when the Ravens come
Ravens
up.
come
Okay,
up.
that's
when the
fine.
Ravens come
That's
up,
fine.
we can
That's
talk
fine.
about Lamar Jackson to your blue face.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
So-
I accept that.
All right, so here would be the rotation for Atlanta. You would have Grady Jarrett, Onyemata, Jalen Carter, Calais Campbell, AK-47,
Oh my goodness.
D'Angelo Malone,
Bud Dupree on top of that.
Ade,
Oh,
Ogundeji.
yeah.
I butchered
think-
that. I'm
no,
so
yeah,
sorry
you
for
did.
butchering that.
Yeah.
A day.
You were close.
That's what they call him. A day. Ogundeji or something like that.
You were pretty close there. I give you credit there.
And then you would have number 9,
Mhm.
Lorenzo Carter.
Lorenzo Carter. Thank you. That is
You're,
kind
you're
of a
front seven
ridiculous
set,
rotation.
and then
Yeah.
you're going to trade for Jeff Okuda. You're going to get Jesse Bates. You're
Yeah.
going to then, oh boy, it's buffering. There's Jesse Bates. There's who else? I mean, they just released Casey Hayward. You already have AJ Terrell. Richie Grant supposed to be the next up and coming.
Mhm.
Jalen Hawkins, don't forget about
Yeah,
him.
Jalen Hawkins. I think this pick is Christian Gonzalez. I
I
would
think that
not
makes
be
the most
surprised
sense.
if it's
Yeah,
JSN. I would not be surprised if it's JSN.
For
Really concerned over here. Please buffer. Please buffer faster.
Ethan, you may have to save,
Yeah, you
save
may
the
have
stream,
to.
save the stream, save the
All right,
stream.
saving stream.
Ryan, can you tell me how it looks over there? It's just
it looks good. It looks good.
okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Guys,
it looks
I've been geeking just about the fact that we finally get to do an in-person podcast.
Get to do
Like
it in
I've
the
been
studio.
so happy about that.
Yeah, and Ethan had the fantastic idea of having our logo up there.
Yeah.
Looks great.
It almost looks official.
fantastic. Yeah.
With
Let's-
me off in the,
It
in the
almost
shadows.
looks official.
Yeah, so let's get hold up. Hey, Ethan. Once it's fixed, you gotta hop in the. Are you connected to the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, he is.
Gosh.
And the Wi-Fi is saying no.
Oh boy. Oh, we have buffering issues.
Why do you have like 5 billion tabs?
Yeah. Get
open,
rid of
dude?
get rid of the
You're
tabs.
right. Alright, F you bingo.
Hey, chill.
See you bingo. See you mock draft.
Oh, we got it back. We got it back.
We're here.
Yep, we're here. All right, Atlanta, dude. What if Atlanta just straight up goes
Perfect timing. Perfect
by
timing.
John
Yeah,
Robinson?
No, it's not. It's not.
It is
Please
by
don't
John
speak that
Robinson.
over my life. I can't.
I would
Mentally handle that right
actually
now.
legit love that pick.
I
but-
wouldn't hate it, but just trade back for it and get more capital. All right, here we go. He is so nervous.
Yeah,
I
it
would
is.
be too. It's Vegas, and there's a bunch of people out
Well, they're
there.
in
It's
KC.
not Vegas, yeah.
Oh,
it's KC.
you're right.
KC,
Is
yeah.
it next year Vegas or?
I think
Oh, I
next
don't
year's
know.
Vegas. Yeah.
I just got spoiled.
No, why did you can't look?
Put. Give
yeah,
me your
my
phone.
my
Give me-
phone.
No,
my
I'm
phone's
taking-
down.
I'm
You
taking
can
your
take it.
phone.
You can take it. You can take it.
One more deep breath.
Oh, come on, kid. You got it.
One more deep breath. Okay, here he goes. Whatever it is blown up.
They
did
did
it.
They did it, and
They
with the
picked
first pick.
Bijan!
Look, I
Oh
love
my
this pick. I
gosh.
actually love this pick. I legitimately love this pick. And I don't. So here's the thing. I don't think it's necessarily bad on Algier either.
I think it is.
No.
No, well, because
they're
you're
still gonna
imagining-
Splitting snaps.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're gonna split snaps anyway, whether by
Okay,
John.
yeah, but whether or not it's going to be a 50-50 split or a 70-30 split, like that's the concern because
I think no matter what, for lack of a better word, Arthur Smith has gone, F you, I'm running the ball.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the interview?
I
where
love
he's
this
like,
pick.
yeah, we're about to just run.
Dang.
I love the pick. So because the thing is,
Okay.
Whoa, Chicago traded. Chicago
big-
traded.
oh no,
Big
no,
question.
to the Eagles.
To the Eagles. Oh,
Ooh.
my
Jahmyr
God.
Gibbs.
Eagles
Jahmyr
on the clock?
Gibbs.
No.
Jahmyr Gibbs at 10?
No shot at 9. This has
No,
got to be a
you
Jalen
can
Carter.
get Jahmyr
too.
Gibbs
think
at
they're
30.
gonna
Do you know?
panic?
Do you know how
No.
in love the Eagles are
No.
with Jalen Carter?
That's true.
If
That's
they
true.
get Jalen Carter and just go, I am just going to recreate
Well, what
the
are they-
2020 UGA defense.
What are they going to be doing for running back?
And the pick is
They
already
have
in.
they have Kenny Gainwell and Rashad Penny. I think they're trying to let people know that they're okay.
I don't know if they.
To me,
if they
pick
can make
30
that
is
work.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Pick 30 is Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
100%.
Here's what's crazy though. Coming back to
But
Bajan.
yeah, let's go back to
unless they
Bajan.
Unless they traded.
So
Maybe.
before they announce it,
Yeah. Go ahead.
here's what you've invested into the offense over the last 3 years. You go back to 2020. You're taking Kyle Pitts
Yeah.
at tight end. You follow up Kyle Pitts at tight end with Drake London at
Yeah,
wide
wide
receiver.
receiver.
And now you're following up that with Bajan Robinson.
Well, can we go before 2020 and go like Chris Lindstrom, Jake Matthews,
Yeah,
the
right. And then
investment in
Calvin
the
Ridley
O-line?
before that.
Yeah, and so literally, it's not like I still love this for Bijan is because he could have gone to a really bad O line,
Yeah.
and he probably just went to a top 10 offensive line in the league.
Yeah, and that's really going to
Top
help him.
five.
So that's fine. But the thing is, Algier's still going to be used. Now, I still
Yeah.
think it's going to be way better. Like, I don't think you're expecting the massive targets that we kind of hoped for. I still think it's good for you because I think he's still RB2 at the very minimum. But it's just, I think that the NFC South Atlanta's going to be, we're just going to run the ball. Good luck.
Yeah, and play defense.
Yeah, but it's a great antithesis. That's why I love the pick.
So did you think Jalen Carter was going to slide this far?
Yes, because a lot of
Yeah.
people are worried about. They really just got Jalen Carter. Hold on, I don't. So Brett Coleman was saying this on the stream earlier. The Bears love Jalen Carter, unless that was a smokescreen.
It
I
probably
don't
was because
It
they
probably
just
was.
traded. I mean, Chicago just
I
traded.
can
with
see
them.
this being Darnell
Yeah, if they only
Wright
went up one
if they
slot.
want to get the replacement for Lane Johnson, because Darnell Wright is super good as a tackle.
Yeah.
I can also see this being Christian Gonzalez. And just like, let's just grab our slot guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they
I
have
don't know.
slot.
Dude, I'm still thrown for a loop at Bajan.
Yeah.
I know.
That
I
kind
don't
of
think
shocked
it's-
me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Here's the thing: is like we already talked about that the Eagles and the Buccaneers were the only two pre-draft visits for Bijan. So everyone else was playing a game of chicken. So that's how I knew Bijan was going potentially top 10. Did I think that Atlanta was going to double down on it? No. That shocked me.
Yeah.
But they've already committed to a committee backfield. And like, is that fair to say, Ethan?
No, for sure.
So now it's, oh, cool, we get to have our committee backfield with Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson. Let's ride. And now with
Yeah.
Desmond Ridder, you are giving Desmond Ridder every single chance possible.
Yeah.
They will add another receiver. I would not be surprised if it's Jarvis Landry, to be honest with you,
Yeah,
as wide
actually.
receiver too.
yeah.
And now you're going to go, oh, that hat is sweet.
That is
That's,
a sweet hat.
oh, that hat is wonderful. But like now you're
Yeah,
going
that's
to Desmond
pretty cool.
Ridder is you have literally everything. You are the guy or you're not. There is
Yeah.
no in between.
Yeah.
And if push comes to shove, they'll probably spend
If
a
push,
high draft pick
if
next
push
year on
comes to
quarterback.
shove, Caleb Williams, you are an Atlanta Falcon.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Okay, I know there's comments over there, and I really want to go see what we got here.
Yeah, let me
You want to pull it up real quick?
I'll pull up some.
I just realized I've had my phone charger in my pocket.
What's up, JC?
Hey!
Will Levis go to the Raiders? No, Tyrese Groncy or Carter for Atlanta. Yeah, you were wrong about both, Paul, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a crazy...
I can
it's
see
a guarantee.
Skoronsky. I wonder if Skoronsky was the dude for Chicago.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so Paul, what's happening with this trade? Because I kind of might need Bijan in my life for my
Ooh,
fantasy.
hey
league.
man, I think You can have some discussions about that.
But we might need to have some talks. I might say I forget the QB position and give me Bijan, please.
Yeah. Oh, are we frozen?
Are we buffering?
I
Do I have
think
to
we're
close
buffering
more
again.
tabs?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Close,
Right.
close all the tabs.
All right, we're closing all the
close
tabs.
all of them.
Operation close all the
Oh my
tabs.
gosh.
Yeah, hold on, Ethan. I'm gonna look at your phone to see who we got. Yeah, awesome. I love that Paul's in here with us. I wish I could connect.
Watch me slowly close out all these tabs.
You accidentally close out.
Well, if I close out the stream, boys, back up.
Whoops. Oh yeah, just refresh it. Also, your issue might be Safari, but that's a whole nother discussion.
Well,
No, you know what the thing that legit scared me though was that like I had work earlier today,
Whoa.
so and what happened was for some reason AT&T just completely just went off.
Really?
So a bunch of us at the job had SOS on it. It was like, uh-oh, this is not good.
Jeez.
Why should we just stop dying?
Oh my gosh. We're getting.
Yeah, we are
Blowing
getting.
up.
Yeah, we are blowing up.
Yeah, just notifications like every 3 seconds. I'm gonna take this off of there.
Oh boy, do we have a backup plan, gentlemen? I wish like we had a Buffalo Wild Wings situation that would allow me to start the stream on time. But alas, today is not that day. Ethan, you might want to try this in Google Chrome. Might be a little bit more stable. Oh, let me just not give out all of the detail anyway in this nice microphone. Hey, Paul, can you? I'm calling Paul right now. Can you tell us if we sound good?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he
Put it in
did?
the chat
Okay,
earlier.
sweet. Because I did not check anything. I just was so focused on getting this stream up. Wait, where's my phone? Because I need to make sure Ashley's okay.
Yeah, you should probably check on your sick wife.
Yeah. Where is my...
Sick. Your sick wife.
She's pretty sick.
Yeah. No, Ethan, where did you take my...
Oh, it's right here. I thought that was Ethan's.
Oh, it's saying that ESPN is trying to impersonate and steal my information.
Oh, that's
I
not good.
don't think it is. It's definitely ESPN.com. Yeah, the problem is definitely
Yeah.
Safari.
Yeah, go for it. Honestly, you can leave it open if it's... that's fine. Because I know...
Yeah, it's a small room, and
Usually it's meant for 2 people.
Yeah.
And we're fitting 3.
we got
here.
lights on us.
Yeah.
It's a tad bit warm in here.
Nah, I don't blame you at all. It's totally fine though. I know the audio might change, but
All right, who do the Dolphins get?
wait, Dolphins?
That's what Giancarlo said.
Oh,
Chat.
Oh, I thought the Dolphins traded.
They had to forfeit their pick.
No, so
Yeah,
yeah,
the
they
Dolphins
forfeited.
don't pick up
They
anybody in the
forfeited their
first
pick.
round.
Personally, I think it's corner. Is where they really do have to. Corner and O line are their 2 biggest needs. Their O line, I think, is part of the reason why Tua considered retirement, and it's just they just need more talent at the position. That's why they signed
He
Taron
needs to stop
Armstead.
taking all those hits.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely an adjustment period.
Yeah. So I think my boy Cook is going to get traded.
You think it's
Today.
too much? Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's talk about existing players getting traded because we haven't yet. It's good. Dalvin Cook and DeAndre Hopkins are the 2 biggest names. Right now we have an AFC bidding war. right now between the Bills, Chiefs, and the Ravens for DeAndre Hopkins. So I think later in the draft you'll start hearing some whirlwind about it. There was the rumor around that Lamar was, hey, we will talk once you get Odell and DeAndre Hopkins, and Lamar just signed his deal today, so that's a who knows. There was a rumor going around that was going to be 22 for D-Hop and 34. I don't like that trade. There would have to be a lot more added to it for 12 spots, plus taking on DeAndre Hopkins' contract. But we'll see there. And for Dalvin Cook, for sure.
Yeah. Did we announce pick 9?
No, we have not announced pick 9.
Okay.
Do you know it?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. Ryan, you announce it.
Okay, so the Eagles selected Jalen Carter at number 9.
Oh my, dude, that defense is stupid. They're recreating 2020 UGA.
Yeah, it's
2021 UGA.
That is gnarly.
Yeah, so Jacoby Dean's your linebacker, Georgia. Jordan Davis, the 13th overall pick last year, Georgia. And then now Jalen Carter. So that means the whole Bears really liking Jalen Carter is a smokescreen. Because why would you trade down one spot?
Yeah, just one spot.
So to me, that means Skoronski's the pick at 10.
Yeah, because they got to get somebody to protect Fields.
Yeah.
And that's all he does is scramble in that backfield.
So do you think Skoronski's a tackle or a guard? Because I kept thinking, I can see both.
Yeah, I could see both. I honestly, I think he's... Oh, you're having to restart.
Yeah. Dang.
He's pretty utility, so I think either one.
Unless you have a second HDMI port, and I can just throw it on up over here.
I do not.
I figured you didn't.
I wish the Max. That's the M2 Mac. I love the M2 Mac, but I wish I had a second. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I have one in the little docking hub I have. There's an HDMI port. Not that one. Underneath it. The gray thing?
Yeah.
So I do have one. If we want to mess around with that. Well, as we wait, we might as well do our tight ends episode.
Oh shoot!
So we're
the info for it.
Yeah, there's really not many to talk about. I'll probably name all the ones off the top of my head, and that's who is going to be. That's who is basically what we're going to be talking about. So Isaiah Likely, Trey McBride. Let's see. Yeah, Ethan, you could just create the tab right there. Let's see. Isaiah Likely, Trey McBride, Daniel Bellinger, Greg Dulcich. Man, I'm trying to think who else. But all of those, I will tell you right now, I did have a lot of faith in all of them. But do they hold a candle to this year's rookie class of tight ends? Absolutely not. Especially at the top.
No,
and that's where I feel like my tight end revolution theory was 1 year too early. Like right now, like Likely, tier 3. Trey McBride could be tier 2, but I have no idea what that offense is going to be, even with the how everything like gets adjusted with Drew Petzing. I think it's Drew Petzing. And then let's think. Dulcich could be something because tight ends have worked really well in the Sean Payton system. I think he's the one that can be a sneaky tier 2. But it's just going to be, can you stay consistent? Yeah. Daniel Bellinger's all right. I know there's probably a tight end we're missing, but otherwise, like, I think Mayer's a lot better. I think Dalton Kincaid is a lot better, which, by the way, I'm going to call the prediction right now. Dalton Kincaid at 18 to Washington. That's my guess. I can see it before. I know a lot of teams are worried about the back injury, but like he's far and away. Like he would be tier 1 for me, and then there's a clear drop off comparing last year's tight ends.
But is that the biggest need for Washington right now?
On offense, I'm gonna go say yes, and the only reason why.
But overall, like, do they have?
No, they
Major
need
defensive needs.
they need a come to Jesus moment. Why you would decline Chase Young's 5th-year option?
I was gonna say, I was gonna bring that up because they did decline his 5th-year
Because
option.
his rookie year, I think, is like,
I don't-
okay, this is the guy. And yes, he had the
Yeah.
ACL injury, and that kind of prevented how the 3rd year just because it was so late in the year. But I mean, that defense kind of deteriorated year 2, so I can't really blame like Chase
Mhm.
Young's drop off in play.
Yeah, but does that show a lot of faith in him declining that 5th-year option?
No,
Are they going to be looking to?
By-
get rid of
honestly,
him
by
or
declining
replace
the
him?
5th-year option, that just announces that, oh hey, he's available for trade.
Yeah, he's available for trade, or they're going to ride him out this next year,
That's
Yeah.
great.
and then he's going to become a free agent.
Yeah.
All right, we're here.
So,
we're back.
Ethan,
We're back.
if you don't
Yeah.
mind
Alright.
dragging it over.
With
Dude,
my-
this is the power.
Is it coming?
Left, go left.
Yep, here you go.
Oh, this is the power of the M2 Mac. I am shilling for Apple right now.
Will you stay in that?
Don't.
So here's what's crazy. I really want to know who.
Am I on the right? Ready to drag a sec.
Yep, you're almost there. You're almost there.
Oh. So who went at?
Am I on the
Who
expand?
So,
went
at
Am I on
10,
the
must
expand,
have.
Josh?
Yeah, you're
Let's see.
you're not on the
It's
screen
coming
yet.
up. It's coming up. So
So the 10th pick,
it's coming up. Bears.
Darnell Wright. That's a great
Wright.
pick.
Okay.
That's a great
All
pick.
right. Yeah. Dang.
I was thinking they maybe go Skoronski, but Darnell Wright is Trent Williams-ish.
Yeah, they really need that. With the way that Justin
Okay.
Fields was running around that field last year,
Problem solved.
Yeah,
Crisis aborted.
he needed some protection.
he definitely needed
If you
something.
can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well done, Ethan. Great job troubleshooting.
Thank you. I'm all about the hustle.
I've literally, this is the only time I've been able to just like
JC,
text people the link.
we're going to talk more about Lamar Jackson. when the
We
Ravens get on the
sure
clock.
will.
But he is absolutely not worth $260 million, and I'm going to die on that hill here in a
Oh
little bit.
no!
don't worry. We'll
There's
talk about
one
it.
important
We'll talk about
detail to it that Ryan brought up, and I was shocked at the number.
Ooh, okay. Paul just asked, should the Vikings take Will Levis if he's there at 23?
At 23, yes.
Yeah.
I think that's
So
good
all
value
right,
for
so
him.
I
let's
don't
talk.
think-
Can we talk about Lev?
I think the Titans take him.
I think it's JSN. I think they take Njigba here.
Are you sure?
The only reason why
For
is-
Tennessee?
Are you going to be okay with having Traylon Burks as your only receiver?
It might be AJ Brown. We still don't know yet. The mystery box, the mystery box can still hit.
That mystery box was busted wide open.
You can plug your phone
Oh,
behind
There's
you.
no mystery left in that box.
There could be.
We all messed around and found out who Traylon
Yeah,
Burks
really.
is, which he still could be good, but within the grand scheme of that team, who knows? Especially,
think
I
so.
wonder what they do now. It's like there's been rumors of Derrick Henry getting traded, the one to the Eagles, I was like,
That's just too absurd
Yeah.
to be real.
the scheme fit was weird. That's why
Yeah.
I was like, this is the equivalent of DeMarco Murray
Yeah.
going to Philly.
Yeah. All right, we got the pick in. No spoilers,
Man.
Josh.
No.
Do I need to take
No,
your phone
no,
away?
no,
others.
no. I'm making sure my wife is okay.
If you gasp, I swear, Josh.
Oh, we got some of my friends watching.
So let's see
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
So-
let's
Yeah,
see.
we got some
Emails.
people.
Oh, all right, we got the pick coming in. Then I'm gonna pull out the tier list.
Yo,
Yeah.
whoever's watching, comment.
Yeah.
Let us know you're here. Let us know you're
Connor,
watching.
Throw in questions. We want to
This
talk.
is special
Yeah.
thanks to
We're
the place
just-
I work at.
Yeah, we're just hanging out talking
Yeah.
about the draft. So let's
Ooh,
talk
let's
football.
see it.
and-
Skoronski.
Skoronski.
Oh, that is
There
such
we
a
go,
Titans.
Tennessee.
That is such a Titans
All
pick.
right, all right.
I think that's the best move they could have done because
Yes.
yes, JSN would have been great for him. Would have made sense if you really don't believe in Traylon.
But
But-
Skoronski's that dude.
Yes.
Would you rather have an all-pro guard or a really good receiver? That is the question teams are
Well,
dealing with.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and the line is where you you build your foundation from. So it's good to have those skill players on the outside.
Yeah.
But I mean, you need a solid foundation to build from, and
Yeah.
I think they may be going through a rebuild here in the next year or two.
Yeah.
And this is a good start to
So
it.
do you think they take like Roshan Johnson and have him? It's like, hey, you're going to be the starting back in like 2 years.
Yes, Paul Skoronsky.
This is incredible. So all right. So here's the big thing that I want to talk about here. Paris Johnson, Darnell Wright, and now Skoronsky. That's 3 out of the 6, 7 major tackles.
I mean, that's
We're
other than Broderick
entering-
Jones. We have no tier 1s and part of our tier 2.
Broderick,
linemen are gone.
yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say Broderick Jones, Dawan Jones. We're talking Matthew Bergeron territory.
Yeah.
Anton Harrison's probably the next big one.
Yeah, we
My
still have
guess-
Osiris Torrance too. I can see him going in the first
Yeah,
round.
yeah. Osiris, Steve Avila from TCU is a possibility.
No.
So I just got a text from a friend, and he goes, "The wide receivers are sliding so far down." This is where I
Yeah.
go. This is expected.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
expecting this.
And the reason why I say that is because there was no Jamar Chase this year, and
Right.
last year that was all the dudes last year, like anyone who got picked before pick 14 was just that guy.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
this
gosh.
year,
Lions
Njigba's
have-
really good.
Can we talk about that? Lions have 5 of the next 43 picks.
Yeah, that's absurd.
Good lord.
That's absurd.
Yeah,
I'll
12,
be
18,
honest.
34,
Okay, Christian
48,
Gonzalez.
15.
Christian Gonzalez.
It
here
has
as
to be.
well?
Yeah.
It has to be
yeah.
Christian Gonzalez.
What if what if
Oh,
they're
that's
like
dangerous.
Will
As a Vikings
Levis.
fan, I hate that. I hate it. But it's good for their team. It really is.
You say, Paul, you think Tennessee wants King Henry to stay?
Well, yeah, of course.
I don't know.
what? All right, this is going to be dumb. What if Derrick Henry got traded to Detroit?
Oh no! Don't say that.
No.
What? No.
No, I don't think it.
I don't think
it's
that
a
would
fit.
work.
I don't think it'll work. But it
Well,
will,
plus,
now
your room will then be Swift.
bye bye Swift.
No.
All right, who are the Lions picking?
Swift
at
and
12?
Monty. Swift, Monty, and the King.
Wait,
so
here we go.
because of Jameson,
Jameer Gibbs?
What? Guys, we have a problem.
Oh, my
Paul,
goodness.
Paul, answer me this in the comments. Do you want to talk about the 103? I have a deal for you right now.
Yeah, we might have a problem in Detroit.
Oh no! All right, Alex, help! I am so sorry. The trade has done nothing but blow up in your face about Swift.
Yep.
Honestly, like
What a pick.
your body was already dead, Alex, and they just keep finding ways to kick you.
Guys, does Swift get traded?
He has to.
Because
Right?
look,
Yeah.
to me, Jameer Gibbs was like a way better Swift. That's
Yeah.
just my opinion. And I love Jameer Gibbs' speed. Like, he's been the dude I've been on since last year, obviously Bijan as well. But I love his game-breaking ability. I love how sharp he is in cuts. He has good receiving ability. And whenever, this Alabama offense needed something, they always went to Gibbs.
Yeah.
And when you do that as
Yeah.
a transfer, like, you have my attention at that point.
Well, and they're doing a good job here of showing his skill set. I mean, you can even put him out as a slot. And he's a big running back.
Yeah, Swift
He's not a
Swift
small
was also
guy.
not that good of a receiver.
Yeah, and I mean, they might have solved some issues here
Oh my
with Gibbs. I
goodness.
mean, you can flex
This
him out
is-
into the
You're
slot.
telling me Gibbs and Monty behind that O line?
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Well, I'll tell you what, though,
that's
the
meat sweats
trade he
right
made
there.
with me for Monty now looks really good for Alex.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to give him all the reps. They seem to be very happy about it. That guy's slamming the desk.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, I love this.
Okay,
pick
don't
for
kill the
Detroit.
old guy. Don't kill the old guy.
So here's the other thing I thought about is a lot of people are like, this corner class is so good. They still have pick 18. Could Christian
Yeah.
Gonzalez fall that far? Yeah, but then
Yeah.
Possibly.
there's
yeah.
one person I went, oh, it makes so much sense, and that's Joey Porter Jr. at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I mean, they-
Well, that's if the
I would
Steelers
not
don't take
personally-
it first.
Yeah, I personally would not take him that far. That far up, I would go Deontay Banks. But, oh man, what a pick!
That's a shocker.
That
to
is
me.
quite
Like,
the
that's
shocker.
a shocker.
So 2 running backs in the top 15.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, and yeah, to see Jahmyr Gibbs go this high, like you
I was
said.
expecting it, just not to Detroit.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking it was going to be like Tampa Bay. I was thinking, potentially Dallas a little bit later in the 20. But, I mean,
Ooh, Green
this
Bay's
high is
pick is
insane.
Already?
We are just blazing through this. This might be the fastest draft
I'm
I've ever
surprised
watched.
that. So there's been a couple weird trades, but it hasn't been too crazy.
Yeah.
So like the Packers, they've already traded Aaron Rodgers, so Jordan Love time. We'll see what happens. I personally think this could be O-line. I could also see Njigba here.
I could see tight end.
Yep, Kincaid.
Wanting to get.
I've always put in my mock drafts Dalton Kincaid at 15, but
Yeah.
now it could be at 13.
Because Green Bay, they need to give Jordan Love more weapons on that offense
Yeah.
to
Well,
make him a little more comfortable. Give him
so here we
It's
go.
just
a little
gotta
more
find
safety.
out.
We could see JSN here.
Yeah.
We could say Mayer. We could see
Yeah.
Kincaid. We could see Darnell Washington here.
I think they're comfortable with their wide receiver 1 and 2 right now.
Okay.
So that's why I say like tight end. I mean, they still have.
They
uh,
lost Robert Tunyon to
they lost
Chicago.
Tonyan.
Yeah, so
That's
it's just
right,
Josiah.
they
It's
lost Tonyan.
is it Devin Asiasi or is it Josiah DeGuara? It's one of those two. That's
Yeah.
at tight end right now.
Interesting. So I think they really
and
go.
those two are like move H-back tight ends. They're not
Yeah.
true tight ends.
So
I
really
think they're
quickly
getting
though,
a tight end.
we still have Lucas Van Ness on the board.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be such a Packers.
That
pick.
would be
Yeah.
a Packers
that
play.
would be a Packers pick.
Let's see here. How do we feel Jalen Hurts got a better contract than Lamar?
No, Lamar actually got a
Lamar
better
got a
Lamar
contract.
just
contract.
beat him. He
Technically
came back
by
out by
$5
$5 million.
6
year.
mil more guaranteed. That's all right. I know we said we wait till pick 22, but I do want to say that's the shocker for me.
Yeah.
Because we are all reporting, hey, it's springy guaranteed 200 million, and now the deal comes out, it's 185 mil.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm shocked about that. Because that's really good flexibility. And we talked about Deshaun Watson in that same division. After this year, 64 million fully guaranteed for the next 3 years.
That's insane.
Good luck trying to build a roster with that. I don't care how much the cap is exploding, but if you can't have that flexibility,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson better be the guy, or else this is probably going to go down as the worst contract in
Well,
history.
I think
And-
they're going to see it blow up on their face, and that's going to kind of be the kickoff to this
Yeah.
season for the
Yeah.
Browns.
Well, and did you see? Now, obviously, they're going to restructure, but did you see Aaron Rodgers' cap hit next year?
So it's big. They will keep.
$107 million.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they
Yeah.
messed around.
Dude.
They so basically what they did is that they moved a little bit from this year into next year.
Yeah.
So no matter what they were paying, they're
there
paying
we
it.
go.
So
There's
oh
the
yeah,
trade
nice.
right there.
I still think this was a fairly even
13,
trade. I was
42nd,
shocked that
207.
It's a conditional. Oh, I thought it was a conditional first
so
round pick.
so it's
they
a
moved
second.
it to a second.
It's a second. If he plays 65%,
then
it
he
becomes
it
a
goes
to
first.
to
first.
first.
Okay.
Correct.
But the
gotcha,
fact
gotcha.
that the Jets got a pick back shocked me. I was like, okay, that's
Yeah.
way more fair than I thought it would be. And now I think the Jets got to be punching air that Darnell Wright is not there.
Of course,
Yeah.
they got to zoom in on the guys from Wisconsin drinking beer in Kansas City.
Yeah.
You just can't have it any other way. With the
No.
Go
Packers.
Pack,
no.
go!
Go Pack, go indeed.
Oh, let's see what their
Dude,
selection
who-
is.
I'm intrigued.
Lucas
Van
Van
Ness!
Ness!
Yes, sir! I'm
Okay.
telling you, what a Packers
Okay.
pick! But
That is
no,
the
he's
Packers
freaky.
pick.
He's legitimately freaky though.
Really?
Like he
Yeah.
can play like 5 tech edge, 3 tech, and like he literally was playing everywhere. And then Iowa just had a seniority system. That's why he didn't play as much.
And this Iowa defense was just on another level because they had no offense. It was literally just their defense.
They literally
outscored.
had one of the best
Yeah.
defenses I've
It
I've
was
ever
insane.
seen. But
I wouldn't be surprised to see Jack Campbell
Yeah.
go in the first round as well.
the only reason I don't think so is because I think there's going to be quite a few bigger needs right now.
Sure.
Like literally, we're talking about right now. Zay Flowers has been mocked to the Patriots for months and what
Yeah.
feels like years at this point. And so I think that might be the move.
You see how he just barreled through that
Oh, yeah.
tackle?
He's
Holy
freaky.
cow.
He's freaky. Like that pass rush move is insane.
Oh my god,
Oh, yeah.
that's freaky.
And
athletic.
if you're a big
He
interior
was in-
D lineman and you can get that full extension out
Like,
and
that's
just
a-
have the
like his-
ability to shed
That's a
whenever
big boy,
you
and
want.
he just he's moving.
He was a
Holy
redshirt
cow.
sophomore, I think.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
Ooh, we got
Oh, the TV went into sleep mode.
What are you gonna do about it?
yeah. How did y'all do that last time?
We just got it pulled up on what's it called? You want me to
Yeah, if
These are the type
How
prices.
are you?
I'm not-
Yeah, how do you wake that up?
It's that one down there.
we can wiggle the
Oh,
remote.
it's the one
It's
down
the
there?
remote that's on the
Okay,
desk
you know
over there.
when I go. Oh yeah, Ryan, if you want to go do that real quick. Trade alert, guys. We have a trade
Oh,
alert.
which one? This one?
Patriots are trading the pick.
No, the remote,
They're-
not the switchboard.
Oh my
To the
God.
Steelers.
Steelers.
Steelers are getting
Okay,
Anton
Wait,
Harrison.
wait.
Anton
The
Harrison
remote.
had to be O line.
You keep saying the remote.
Yeah. the
Okay,
remote.
it's hiding over here. All right.
Oh, I was wondering where that went.
I hit it from no one. It's right next to the switchboard.
No, it was
I'm
hiding in a
blind.
shadow.
Well,
There we go.
there we are. We are at the last place.
Yeah,
on the
guys.
Super Bowl.
Dude, Chris Mortensen is.
Oh yeah, right in
up
front of there. There's that
Yeah,
boy.
Steelers trade up to 14
Yeah, that's a
overall.
big
Probably
boy.
didn't have to give much. Oh, that was completely in frame.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, he was not out of frame for
No,
any
he was
amount of
not.
time
No.
whatsoever.
Okay, this has to be O line, or else this is malpractice and massive negligence on Kenny Pickett.
So yes, Paul, the first wide receiver did in fact not go to the Packers.
Nope.
We'll see. I mean, Steelers. Are we
surprised.
thinking Christian Gonzalez here?
I'm surprised at this point
Oh,
the wide
they
receiver
could.
hasn't gone.
They
off the board.
could, and if that's the case,
Very
I am
surprised.
so
That would
sorry
be
for.
perfect.
I am so sorry for Kenny Pickett.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I
it's
love
not
the fact that we were just super quiet for that.
Yeah, I thought you were about to like do something crazy,
Yeah.
but
Wait, so who would they
Go
pick
on.
besides? All right, hold on. I'm missing a tackle. So Darnell Wright, not Broderick Jones. Oh, it could be Broderick.
It could be
Jones
Broderick Jones.
or Anton Harrison.
Anton Harrison, yeah,
Anton.
would be
I
the
think
last
it's
ones with
Anton.
first round grades.
I think it's Anton Harrison, and I agree with you. That's it.
Steelers OT or cornerback, yeah, that's what we're thinking too, Lee.
Oh,
They
all
seem
they
happy
made their
about
pick.
something.
Trade. Wait. What?
Okay, no, they're
Is
just
it
zooming
Broderick?
in.
Yeah, they're just.
They're just zooming in on Broderick. All right, pick is officially in.
Pittsburgh is on the clock. Patriots trade number 14 to Steelers.
Yeah. and so I mean,
For
New England still
17.
goes. Yeah, New England gets 17, which is nice.
17 and the 104th pick.
Yeah, I personally think if New England's picking between a receiver, they're going to take Zay Flowers over Njigba. And the only reason why is because they signed Juju Smith, and they need more of a speed threat, and that's where Zay Flowers does come in handy.
Yeah.
And yes, they have Tyquan Thornton, but I think Zay Flowers is just that kind of guy, local kid, like Boston College. And I do
Oh, here we
remember.
go. So they
What,
swapped the
17th and a
17th
fourth?
and a 4.
And 120. That's pretty solid.
That's, yeah,
Go
that's
down
not a
3
bad
spots.
trade.
I thought it was 104th. Oh.
Especially, I think if it's Christian Gonzalez here, then
It's a great pick.
yeah, it is a great trade. I
And-
mean, even Broderick Jones, I don't think it's a bad trade to go make sure
They
you
just
secure
have
your
to
guy.
because they just need a guy. Like that.
Right.
That's kind of the issue.
Well, because if you look at it, who else would we have that might take offensive
the
line?
Tervatals
Yeah,
out.
you have the Jets,
Yeah.
and you had Washington both before him. So if it is Broderick, I'm assuming they did that so that they could just hop those two teams, Jets, Washington, make sure they don't take Broderick. But if it's Christian Gonzalez, that also makes sense too. When
I'm really surprised he dropped.
yeah,
this
he
far.
has slid way too
Yeah,
far.
I think it's
and
based.
you have to go get him.
It's based off team need.
A
Yeah,
top
of course.
you have a top 10 prospect sliding, and you need that position.
Yeah.
You go get it.
I think the issue why Gonzalez may not work is because the Steelers really prioritize tackling, and Gonzalez is a great cover corner. But when you're going in, like the Ravens are run heavy, the Browns are
Yeah.
run heavy.
Yeah, he's not like a Minka Fitzpatrick or
Yeah.
I
I think Gonzalez could do it, but
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I think you trade up for a tackle.
Well,
The 14th pick.
Let's see.
Broderick Jones. Yep.
Better
That
run
makes
blocker.
sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
That makes
That's
sense.
a good pick. That's a really good pick.
Well, and just for that whole, you've got two
He's
teams
happy.
that need offensive linemen in the Jets who need to protect Aaron Rodgers, and then in Washington who just needs any stability whatsoever.
Yeah.
And you saw this whole run, and if Broderick's your guy, and you're saying, "Oh man, I'm not willing to." Wow, I love that he just flashed the camera. I'm not willing to
you
take
love him, huh?
Oh, I do. I'm not willing to take a gamble on whether or not he's still going to be there.
Yeah.
Boom, go up, get him.
Yeah. Ooh, get
Ooh,
get
that's
him.
a good
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you love to see those
I'm
highlights.
all about
He's
the
more
pancakes.
nimble,
Get
but-
that maple syrup.
Yeah, he's more nimble than I
Ooh,
I
look at
imagine.
that.
Oh,
Oh,
what a block!
that's a
Oh, that's
pancake right there.
fantastic. But honestly, perfect pick. They
Yeah.
need O-line
That was a
help.
great job.
Now-
Good on Pittsburgh.
Now Pittsburgh
Yeah.
still needs to take like the next 45 picks on O-line, considering who's there at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah.
this
But that's
is
a
great.
good start.
Yeah,
It's a good
baby
start.
steps.
Yeah, no, this was a great job by them.
And to
Ooh,
have
nice
a-
combo
have a
block.
good left
here's the
tackle
thing, like
there,
yeah,
They need it.
they're good at finding value in like veterans when it comes to defense,
Yeah.
but they needed help on the line, so like you had to do it. All right, Jets round 1, 6.5 minutes left. Where on earth do the Jets go from here?
And
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
What
Oh.
if they went Christian Gonzalez?
I just
Have
thought
Christian
about
Gonzalez
no,
and
no.
Sauce.
Honestly, they would take Joey Porter over Christian Gonzalez. I think.
Yeah.
Because Joey
Yeah.
Porter fits the scheme a bit better.
I mean, they could still go Antoine Harrison just as an
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers move. I don't love it. I have more of like a second round grade for him
They might.
than pick 15.
Yeah.
Who's their tight ends right now?
They have C.J. Uzoma and Tyler Conklin.
Conkles. But they're both
Okay.
old.
They are older. I'm just trying
They
to think.
could get. They could
I-
get
This
I
could be good
thought-
tight end range for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've been very shady about Mekhi Becton. So that's why I think Anton Harrison's the
True.
pick here.
Hmm.
And they're just gonna make it work.
I think it makes the most sense, and then it's just kind of like, all right, Washington, go ahead. There's nothing here for you.
all Jets QBs. Wow, look at that.
That's funny.
Can we
The
talk
quarterback
about the fact that
comparison.
Aaron Rodgers is just simply completing the Brett Favre mission?
I know.
Except
He's got to go to Minnesota next.
yeah.
Yep.
Good luck with that. No,
He'll
at
never go to
least he got
Minnesota.
traded. Like it wasn't like I retire and
Yeah,
then in
no.
August I might play football.
No,
Why not?
Minnesota.
Right.
Or Minnesota does not like him. So
Yeah.
I don't think anyone likes Aaron Rodgers. I don't think Aaron Rodgers likes Aaron Rodgers.
Give it by Tuesday.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't think they'll go receiver because of all the resources they add. Miko Hardman, Alan Lazard.
yeah,
Running back, I think if they could have thought about Jahmyr Gibbs because Brees Hall's not going to be 100%.
I don't
That's
think they
been
would
thrown
draft
out
him
the
that
window.
high to cover
Tell that
just
to-
for a couple.
Tell that
weeks.
to Detroit, who is covering
I don't
DeAndre Swift.
No, but they don't like DeAndre.
No, that's true.
Swift.
DeAndre Swift is punching air right now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just imagine if they had done it last year, like what happened with Juju, but they had DeAndre
Oh, you
Swift
mean
come and
Claypool?
announce their
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
round draft pick.
Dude, imagine
And with the first round pick, they're just like, and
Jahmyr
just they got
Gibbs.
the entire stream gets bleeped out for a minute.
it's just him throwing chairs. At,
yeah. The feed cuts back in, throws a chair at Goodell, and
He just throws his helmet at the camera. I'm the best running back on this team.
oh man,
Dude, that's the most New York thing I think I've ever seen
Oh,
with their
for sure.
war room. Yeah, let me crane my neck with this giant curved monitor as if I'm on Wall Street.
well, listen, when they're not being shown on camera, they got the stocks up.
Nolan Smith
They're ready.
is interesting here. I will tell you, if Christian Gonzalez is at 22, I think you will never see a faster pick is in than the Ravens. Because I
Yeah.
definitely think now that,
I mean, I don't know.
wow, the Jets are taking their time here.
yeah, man. Oh, shoot.
Now I want to check if there's been Rappaport's has broken anything. Because I am on trade watch at the moment. I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once you get into these later rounds, like the later round team or the later round teams, sorry, the later first round teams, they see the light of day in being able to trade up for some of these guys that fell. So we could see a trade moving up into the mid round. So
it's always possible.
it's always possible, and especially with this year with everything that's
So,
happened.
y'all
Oh my
want to know
gosh.
something interesting?
What?
According to sources, Christian Gonzalez is the #1 corner on the Ravens board.
You just want to ride that for all it's
Alright.
worth, don't you?
All right.
I think it's possible, but the thing is like they signed Odell. That's what made me go, oh, corner's legit in play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So really quickly on the Jets, they're kind of in a tough position because it's like, where do they go? You have a D line that's pretty solidified. You don't have another tackle on the board with a first round grade. The only other need they really have is linebacker. Okay,
but
how high do you see Oto'o?
yeah, you're not
Or
taking
Sewell,
you're not
or-
taking To'o or even Jack Campbell or Drew Sanders at 15.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
Maybe in
So
2006.
it's like, what do you do here?
Man, I think it's O-line.
I'm happy about something. I mean, they could go with Harrison, but
The only reason why I think it's O-line is because they don't believe in Mekhi Becton.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
they're happy
But it's
about
a health
something.
reason. It's a
They
health
got a minute
reason.
left and their pick is not in.
Yeah, somebody needs to tell the card boy to start running.
He just gets on the flight all the way from the Jets. It just zooms over.
We're flying him direct to Kansas City.
Express.
Okay.
There we go.
good.
Pick his own.
I was like,
What if
oh my
ESPN was
gosh.
just what if ESPN just let it go and just be like, oh, whoopsies, just pick his own.
Uh-oh, Washington on the board. Antoine Harrison first. That's a shame.
Oh,
No,
Well,
they actually get
it's-
skipped.
It's not as bad for, I know the Jets would, and it would go to Washington.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be bad for Washington, though, if they took Antoine Harrison, because
They need
Washington
O-line
needs
help.
everything.
yeah. They
Yeah.
They literally
the
just
only thing
throw
they
them a
really
rag
don't
draft.
need is wide receiver.
Well, they're going to take one, so.
I swear if they do, it is just mass negligence, and I will never.
Negligence!
I will never draft a wide receiver from
Run!
Washington ever again.
Ron, stop it, Ron! When are we going to learn?
Well done, Ethan.
Thank you.
Well,
That's what I'm here
done.
for.
All right, so Sleeper's already announced who the pick is.
I'm glad that they did this new spoiler thing
Whoa.
first, though, where it said spoiler.
Oh,
Click here
yes.
if you actually want to see. Because
No, because
last year's draft,
we got
everything.
spoiled so bad.
because I was sitting next to you at Mama Jen's, and I was like, I know who the pick is.
All
I
right,
almost had to give you my
because it's
own.
Washington, I'm gonna go eat during Washington's pick.
That's fair.
Interesting.
Yeah, go get your food. If anything crazy happens, we'll scream for you.
Yeah, and I will run back in here.
Oh, please do. Just be an acrobat. Don't hit the nice camera setup we have.
Steelers. Oh, that was Lee commented a little while ago.
Yeah, leave the little fanboy.
Yeah, a little Steelers.
Hey, the Steelers still suck, Lee.
Sorry, but they do.
I really wonder what the pick's
What was
gonna
that
be.
about the longest record for having winning seasons being broken? That's crazy.
I wonder who
All right, we
what
go.
pick
Pick his
is
own.
here.
What I wouldn't give to
Will
boo Roger
Levis.
Goodell right now.
What if it,
joking.
yeah, dude, what if it
Oh
is?
my gosh.
What if it is?
That would
be
be the
hilarious.
biggest middle finger ever
Oh,
To Zach
man.
Wilson?
to Zach Wilson. All right, here we go. Who's
Who's
this
this?
kid?
It's a little leprechaun with a green tie.
Oh, look at that steady cam off.
Oh, he's got the brown shoes, though. I respect that.
Yeah.
Brown shoes with the black
You know,
suit.
it's a classic look.
It is a very classy look. Good job, kid.
Good for him. What if Roger Goodell just announced the pick and just stole this kid's thunder?
Oh god.
He just calls for the camera to zoom in on him. Like, all right, I'm
Yeah,
done.
like
with
a
this
Quentin Tarantino's like crash zoom. The pick is.
Oh, wait, we need to stop. Look what's on the screen.
Y'all remember Key and Peele?
Better than the Falcons? Sorry, Lee, just not true. It's
Lord, I
regular
take
season.
back what I just said.
Right. Look, they thought it was us.
That's right. Yes, sir. All right. Oh, he's gonna let him read it too.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for him.
Need to move the mic down for him.
All right,
Who is it?
He hasn't even looked down at the card.
He memorized it.
Attaboy.
Oh, he hasn't announced it yet.
Oh, okay. I thought he was announcing
Oh,
it.
no,
I
he's
was
got to
like,
do his
dude,
hype man
Yeah,
stuff
you gotta
first.
do that.
It's
You're
all
not
about
gonna get this
production
chance
value.
again, so.
Just like right here with us in the studio. It's all about that production
That's-
value.
Oh,
He's
there we go.
good.
Bingo. Jets, Jets.
All right, yep. All right, we can take that off the bingo.
take that off bingo.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up bingo. See
I
where
love
we're
the
at.
pick.
Interesting.
Will McDonald.
Whoa.
Okay, so here's the thing. Will McDonald's a great pick once Will Anderson, Tyree Wilson are off the board. Will McDonald is really good, just played out of position, kind of like Will Anderson this year
Right.
at Iowa State. He had to play that 4-eye technique. However, and I would like to say this, guys, I have a massive Big 12 bias. A bad one.
Mhm.
And the only reason why, compare it, if it's ACC, Pac-12 versus Big 12, I'm taking everyone else over Big 12. And that's just because I don't like how offenses and teams are built in Big 12 to where I don't think you're NFL ready.
Yeah.
And there was only one team that was NFL ready, and that was Oklahoma. And now Texas is kind of getting there. But you see Will McDonald, when he had a chance to rush a passer, he was super good. But when he had to play 4-eye the entire time because everyone else is spread. So I'm like, cool, you're playing out of position. I guess you can do 4-eye, but you're not
Right.
playing that in the league. You're too slender for that. But he's going to be
Play
good.
recognition
He's
is
going to be
good.
good. So you're going to pair
Yeah,
him
I like
and Jeremiah Johnson together.
That's
Oh,
not
that's
bad.
oh, that's
That is
dang.
not
and
bad at
Quentin
all.
Williams in the middle.
Ooh, oh Lord, that's a
Oh.
quick pick for Washington.
Oh well, I was
Alright.
going to
So
go eat.
update on bingo. We've got all right. So we've got Anthony Richardson referred to as a project.
Okay.
We've got Schefter on the phone.
Yep.
We've got multiple picks traded.
Yep.
We do not have a wide receiver drafted yet, but we do have Goodell getting booed. So
Yep.
that's,
Okay.
that's our free
Alright,
space.
cool. We're almost.
We're almost at bingo. We have not had a bow tie yet, so hopefully that's
no bow
coming.
tie.
Jets
We
cheer.
just had the Jets cheer.
Yep.
I don't think we've had I love this pick for them yet, but I'm sure
Well,
it's
we can't
coming.
hear it. So.
I would almost bet you that it's happened, so I would count that.
Okay, we probably have it. We have not heard of a 40 time yet, that I've seen at least. And then we've had a player kiss significant other.
Yep.
We've had a player compared to a pro
Why
with
does-
the Donovan McNabb.
Why does
thing.
Todd McShay look like discount Jeremy Renner?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, he does.
I just made that realization just now.
Oh, an older
Oh,
Jeremy
no.
Renner, yeah.
We love Jeremy Renner.
No way. Oh, wait, are they saying?
No. They haven't
Oh, I was
announced
about
it
to
yet.
say,
They're
I
just
was
zooming in
about
on
to
Will Levis.
Oh, I could see them. doing
Hendon Hooker's sitting there.
We haven't seen a fan booing a pick yet either.
Oh my
Not yet.
Yeah,
When's
they've
the
all been
last
excited
booed
about it.
pick that actually ended up really good?
Oh, I think it was the O-line last year.
Oh, it might have been
Cole
Cole Strange.
Yeah.
It might have been Cole Strange.
Cole Strange is that dude,
Dude,
yo.
yeah, he's an all-pro.
Well, while we wait for this, I'm gonna eat real quick.
Yeah, go slam that food, sir. We will see you back shortly. I love that kid's announcement. He rocked the Jets. Yeah, we love it. Not us making fun of him, though, Paul. That definitely didn't happen.
Yeah, that definitely didn't happen.
That was all you.
That was, yeah. Don't know what you're talking
So-
about.
I don't know. Commanders is weird here because they kind of need everything. I mean,
Yeah, what are
looking
their
at it,
needs this year?
O-line is one, so it could be Antoine.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I mean, they need linebacker, they need corners, they need everything. And they could take a D lineman too because they didn't pick up Chase Young's 5th-year option.
Yeah. What D line do we have left?
So with a first-round grade, we have. Let's see here. I mean, Miles Murphy, Kalijah Cansey. Obviously, Will McDonald just got taken. You have Nolan Smith, who's still left. B.J. Ojulari.
They could benefit from having Nolan Smith there.
So, I mean, we could see Nolan Smith here. That wouldn't surprise me too much.
What do the Commanders have when it comes to like corner?
That's a good question if you want to pull up the roster really quick.
Yeah, because that, I mean,
it's just kind of hard when...
Christian Gonzalez, there's so many corners that are falling so far.
Yeah.
I, honestly, like, I'm very surprised.
Well, because even, like, Deontay Banks, we expected to be off the board by now.
Yeah. Like, this is crazy.
Especially when you're talking about a top 8 talent in the draft falling to, now we're at pick 16. So 8 spots from where about he should have been taken.
Let's see.
All right, so at corner,
So they got
Kendall Fuller.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's out of realm of possibility
They got
to
Cam
take a corner.
Dantzler too.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they picked up Dantzler.
Dantzler was okay. I definitely think that they could benefit from picking up a Christian Gonzalez here.
For sure.
But again, and I think he would actually fit with the Commander style because they're not making their corners come up and make tackles or be super physical. I think a good coverage corner would work in Washington.
All right, pick is in.
Yeah, let's see here. We're getting back to, gosh, it
Let's
looks
see, we got
beautiful
New
out there in
England.
Kansas City.
New England and Detroit is coming back at 18.
So what do you think with the Cowboys at 26? You have the only running backs with first-round grades off the
I
board.
don't think I never thought that they were going to go running back.
I thought if Jahmyr Gibbs held out,
They're sticking with Pollard. Like, they have faith in him. He's been in that offense for a while.
Whoa!
Wow.
Emmanuel Forbes. Whoa.
With the Commanders.
Over Christian Gonzalez and Joey Porter Jr.
Dang.
I mean, we
Why are
knew
they falling so far?
we knew he was going to get taken in the first round, but
They
I
must
didn't
know
think...
something that
Well,
else did.
Well, hold on. I'm coming back in.
I don't
Emmanuel
think
Forbes.
I don't necessarily think it's a, they know something we don't know about Christian Gonzalez. I think this was just their guy that they did the research on, and then all of a sudden, Christian
I've
Gonzalez.
never seen a
he hasn't
faster
done
pick for
anything.
New England.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. They
New
know
England may
something
be
that
like,
we
look,
don't.
we gotta take Christian Gonzalez now.
Yeah,
Like, obviously,
he
they did
goes
more research than
no further.
Yeah.
No, well, when you think about it, if you do all this research on all right, here's who we really love, but probably won't be on the board. So we're going to do all this research, fall in love with this prospect, and it's like, okay, our guy is here.
That was a good pick.
But there's also Christian Gonzalez. What do? Well, we've researched this guy. I think we should stick with our original plan.
Yeah.
I think the only reason teams might be worried about Christian Gonzalez is that he's Jeff Okudah 2.0.
That could be true.
To where
That
the
could be
technique
true.
is so good, but what else does he have to help him back up in case he goes against a Devontae Adams who is just going crazy?
Yeah.
Forbes is just a playmaker, so I can see Washington just going, oh, hey, we're just going to bank on the upside.
Right.
Plus, he's a way better run defender than given credit for. And, why does it look so dead in that draft
Because
room?
it's Washington.
Look, you just got sold. Celebrate.
That actually is a reason to celebrate. Thank God we don't have Mr. Touchy
I
anymore.
mean, they got little curtains over the little plastic tables. It looks like a street fair.
It is a street fair, but no one's talking because
Look, I can
they
see
hate their lives.
there's
and they don't wanna
three
do it.
different players I can see the Patriots taking. And I have no idea who they take.
I mean, this was quick. They
Yeah,
said,
this was
Yeah.
Roger, get out there.
Yeah,
Roger, run.
Give them to me. Run. You just got that new contract.
that's
Run.
it.
Yeah. We ain't paying you for nothing.
Yeah,
Christian Gonzalez.
that's such.
I mean,
Oh
you
yeah,
have to.
yeah.
You
Let
have to.
great. Let Belichick get his like top defensive player possible. Great. The NFL just messed around and let that happen.
Yeah. We might see consequences here shortly, but let's hope not. This is. I mean, that's great for them.
let's
I mean,
bring
just
up-
Yeah.
hats off. But go ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say, let's bring up the fact no receiver's been taken.
Yeah.
That is
And
really crazy to me.
I'm not
You could see it here though with
Yeah,
Detroit.
I personally think you're not going to see a receiver taken until DeAndre Hopkins is figured out.
I don't know. I think we could see one right here with Detroit. I really.
Oh, they
do.
kind of have to since Jameson Williams.
Or we're gonna see our first tight end
Yeah.
come out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right,
actually,
guys.
Yeah.
Here's my pick. Here's my pick.
Kincaid. Ooh.
It won't be Kincaid.
Mayor.
You thinking Mayor?
Darnell
You go
Washington. Get the alien. When you're 6'7", 270 and can block.
You mean a
Wolf-
unicorn, but not quite Kyle Pitts?
Yeah, he is a very different alien.
Yeah. Well, Pitts is one of one. There will never be a Pitts again. That dude is just.
Wait, is that bow tie?
The all white suit. Oh, did we get bow tie off?
No bow tie.
Man.
Oh man, dude, he
Yo,
could
that
not
all
have.
white look though.
Dude, he
That's
could
gross.
not
That's
be in a
slick.
better spot. Christian
Yeah.
Gonzalez is going to be the top corner in like 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, you're telling me a top 8 talent is going to. Well, sorry, a top 8 talent defensive player is going to Belichick, who
Yeah.
also is a DB's coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little known fact about him: his position coach was DB's.
You know, this is literally just like, oh, we really let him go to. They traded back and still got him.
Yeah.
Honestly, that might be the biggest middle finger of the draft.
But I get this pick.
Or the biggest steal.
Oh, absolutely. The
Absolutely.
biggest deal.
There you
He-
go.
That's
People
by far
will
the-
say Bill cheated somehow.
We've got our bingo.
Well done, Ryan.
I don't-
Ryan's just forcing
I don't
the
think
issue.
it counts if we say it, Ryan.
I don't think Levis at 18 makes any sense.
Listen, give
Well,
me.
I could. Here's the thing.
I mean, you got Goff, but Goff still got a couple of years left.
Right.
But I could see him taking Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, true.
Now the old
Jared Goff.
golf. Man, the Lions messed around, got Jahmyr Gibbs and more picks. So what are they going to do here?
So, I mean, I think it's JSN time. Because
Oh.
so here's what they need, right? So our
For
ye old Giants need wide receiver, center, linebacker, safety. So we're either going to see our first wide receiver taken off the board. I could understand tight end as well, or we might see our first safety in Brian Branch taken. I don't think that'd be a bad pick at all.
Not a bad pick. They got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who was a similar player.
Didn't he stay in Philly?
No. He signed a
they
movie
officially-
deal with Detroit.
I hope
Man.
I really,
JSN does not.
I think this could
I
be
think it's
Joey
gotta be
Porter
Jason.
Jr. since they traded Akuda.
You think so?
I think it's very possible. They don't have an outside. Wait, yeah, we need a. Hold on, let me look up.
I mean,
Detroit.
they're probably in the war room struggling as much as we are right now. Like,
yeah, now because I don't remember.
We need a lot of things, guys, and there's a lot of good guys still on the board that should not be here.
I need to look up who their corner is because I don't remember.
I don't know either.
I'm just trying to see. Oh, they got Emmanuel Mosley
Okay,
and Cameron Sutton. Oh my
that's not
goodness,
bad actually.
that's solid.
Dang.
And then their backups there are Jerry Jacobs, Jaron Williams, and I think that doesn't they still have Aurarie?
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's wide receiver or tight end here.
Yeah, because right now, I mean, Jameson Williams
So it's tight
suspended
end.
for 6 games. So you have Josh Reynolds, Amon-Ra
Do you want-
St. Brown.
Who do you
I
want
have
for the
Amon
Vikings?
Ra.
Oh my god.
No, here's
I
the
have
thing.
Amon Ra.
No, here's the thing.
away from me,
I don't want. I
No,
don't
I-
want.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, I think Hawkinson was a bigger issue, but if they add a second receiver or a third
Yeah.
receiver, it will get spread around.
Yeah.
Like, Hawkinson leaving opened up that offense.
See, the problem is they have JMO. Yeah, he's going to be out the first 6 games. But they still have JMO. So, another wide receiver in here, a high-end first-round wide receiver. Do you really think they're going to take him? After already having Amon-Ra and JMO.
Well, Jamo's also suspended for the first 6 games.
That's
I
what I
know.
said.
That's what. I see. You bring up a good point
So
there.
I think yes.
I could see it.
Because you got to think
But I
past
could-
just this year, though.
That's true. I think
Well,
that's
but if your
fair.
wide receiver room can be Amon-Ra, St. Brown, JSN, and
So here's
JMO.
the big question.
I
Do
take
the
that.
Lions want to be 12 personnel or 11 personnel? If they want to be 12 personnel, they're taking a tight end.
No, they want to be 11. I think they've proven
No.
that when they traded Hawkinson.
Well, they were using multiple tight ends.
Mhm.
I think they were more worried
Okay,
about the
that's fair.
fact that they couldn't get value for Hawkinson after this year,
Yeah.
and they're like, we gotta
Oh.
trade him.
Yeah. We got to
But
get
it
something.
just
That's
didn't
actually
fit,
really
though.
fair.
It didn't fit. Like I love Hawkinson as a player.
Don't worry,
Kincaid
we got
or
Tampa Bay
Mayer?
up next, so you can
I-
go and
I don't
finish
know.
eating your food.
Kincaid or Mayer?
Dude, I just smoked through the brisket. That brisket was so
That
good.
brisket
Yeah,
was
yeah, it was
fire.
really
Dude,
That
I know,
brisket was
Ethan.
fire.
I know you've been missing Texas barbecue too.
Every day of my life.
I honestly, I haven't tried them yet. The place I wanted to take y'all closed at like 5. I'm just like, dang it.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Now I will say that
I will have to take y'all somewhere.
there's like
Yeah,
2 spots
of
in
course.
Colorado that actually have some pretty low key
I am
good
intrigued.
barbecue, but it is definitely
One of my
not
favorite
Texas
burger
barbecue.
spots ever is in Colorado.
That's fair.
Stuff the burger.
Oh, speaking of Kansas City, if you're in Kansas City and go to a little burger joint called Sauced on 16th Street, 16th and Main, Sauced. That is like a top 3 burger I've ever had in my entire life.
Ethan, I applaud you that you somehow remembered where it is.
That's how good the
like
burger
you,
was.
you legit sound like a local. Like that.
That is how
you,
good
you
the burger
definitely had
was.
a spiritual awakening.
I did. I bit into that burger and it changed my life.
Okay.
If it's Levis,
Wow.
I understand.
ESPN Analytics. They said they had
Dude,
Will Levis had a
if
1.8% chance.
Lil Levis,
Lil
Yeah,
Levis.
yeah.
Lil
Pick
Levis,
18.
if Will Levis survives 18, Tampa's taking Will Levis.
Seattle.
It makes too much sense.
Or Seattle at 20.
Seattle.
Oh my.
So we have 3
Okay,
contenders.
so why do y'all think Will Levis fell? Because I have a theory.
It's because he's trash, of course. What do you mean?
It's because teams probably didn't appreciate the whole "I'm going first" stunt.
Oh, that was
not
funny.
That was
Well, that was kicked out by Reddit,
Yeah,
though.
someone
You know,
lied.
you can't-
Someone lied.
Yeah.
Like Will Levis, I didn't say that. I personally think he has really good,
But he didn't
he
deny
has
it.
really good traits. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
for
you do. That's what you have to play it that way.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going first? Huh.
What?
So I think Will Levis is a really good player. I do think he has developed way too many bad habits at Kentucky.
Yeah.
Granted, it's almost like Josh Allen-ish kind of a problem.
It's like I dressed up as a lion.
But I think even on
Oh my
top
God.
of that,
Hey, man.
yeah,
Big
that's
fan
his
of
wizard.
music,
That's
too.
his Wizard of Oz cosplay, and that. But what I think with Levis is going to be part of the problem was you saw such a shift in like the talent when it was from Liam Cohen to Rick Scangarello.
Yeah.
And so Scangarello, I basically what everyone says it just doesn't fit.
Okay,
Period.
pick his
So, all right, let's see
spin
what
Here
mouse.
we
there's-
go, yep. Jack Campbell!
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I think he
love Jack Campbell.
That's a great
Dang.
pick. It's a great pick. I just didn't think anyone would have the guts to do it.
I love that.
Wow.
I love that pick, man.
I am shocked.
I mean, I was
am
hoping it was going to be
thrilled about
offense,
that.
but I love it. Because you're right. I didn't think anyone was going to have, the
When you're getting a
cojones to just be like,
you're
all right,
getting a
Jack
6'5", 250 linebacker. That's
He is-
stupid.
He is so good, man.
Wow, yeah, he is. He's
Yeah,
big.
I personally, so I didn't have him as my linebacker 1, but he was up there. I personally had Dan Henley at 1, but that's just because I think the speed is just way too elite to pass up.
Yeah, there's your defensive quarterback, though.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dan Campbell. I think you destroyed.
with Kirk Ferentz like Iowa defenses, like he's gonna know stuff.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, anyone from Iowa defense, I'm
like look
trusting
at that
to go out
closing
and-
speed.
Yeah.
That closing
The
speed
size.
is redonkulous.
And he's got good awareness.
Oh yeah,
That's a
yeah.
quick pick
is
from
it.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it's Levis. It has to be
It
Levis.
has to be Levis. Because they do have a lot of needs, though. I mean,
They do. They have a tackle need
Yeah,
because they.
and
but
Antoine is still there. I don't know if you take him.
at 19.
Yeah.
At 19.
I think
I wouldn't.
I
They also have a tight end need and a safety need.
Oh man. Well, Ethan, you being a DB's guy, what'd you think about Jartavis Martin?
I wouldn't take him in the first.
Yeah, I think he's a second round. He wasn't the first round.
It wasn't, and there's not any like knocks on him.
It helps playing.
He was
next to
just a
Devin.
step behind.
Yeah,
You know?
it's nice playing next to Devin
It's
Witherspoon.
like Kobe last year from Cincinnati.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
How good do you think Kobe is? Yeah, he's really good. He's really lanky.
It helps-
and
it helps
he's got
to play-
range. He can play well, but he played next to Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just a difference. It's
Exactly, and you can see it on film. And I think because it's so hard to compare prospects of like, you know, you have these two elite talents, but you know, what's the difference? It's
Yeah.
like, well, he just doesn't have it like this guy does. And that's really all I guess I could tell you about him after watching film is he just doesn't have it like Christian Gonzalez.
Iowa
and
had the
Witherspoon.
nastiest secondary for like 2
Oh my
years.
gosh, yeah.
So Witherspoon, Sidney Brown, Quan Martin, Kirby Joseph, all on the same group. What is this? But yeah,
Iowa's just
but going
going
back
out
to
there.
Will Levis, I really do think he could be good. You just have to unlearn so many bad
Right.
habits out of him.
Mhm.
But he has the mental side of it, I think,
Yeah.
to make it happen.
He
But
seemed
he-
like a smart guy.
Yeah,
unfortunately, he
smart
doesn't
guy,
have
but also
that veteran-
already, yeah,
Even though he
already-
did
doesn't
worse
have
on the
that
test
veteran
than
presence,
Richardson
though.
did.
Yeah, I think the thing is the whole Richardson being raw thing is just off the fact that he had 1 year starting experience with no one at skill positions.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
part of it is like it looks raw. It's because the offense is in shambles minus Anthony Richardson,
Right.
but
we got a pick. Let's see if Mr.
it
Goodell
has
is
to be
coming.
Levis.
It sure isn't going to be. As the
isn't.
GM from earlier said, this is going to be the most unpredictable
Unpredictable.
draft of all time. Jack Campbell being taken at 18 proves
Is
that.
insane, but that is such a Dan Campbell pick though.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Will Levis is going to fall all the way to 23.
Stop.
It
Ryan.
might happen.
You cannot will it into existence.
Yep.
I love that pick. I love that pick.
Cansey?
Kalijah Kancey.
I love that pick.
All right.
They took
All
the
right.
undersized interior D lineman.
No, so here's the thing.
Wow.
Todd,
It was Aaron Donald.
I don't think he's a 3 tech. I think he's
You don't
a
think so?
super big 5 tech. Because here's the
Wow.
thing. Here's how defense has evolved. Right, we're talking about the nickel 3 safeties on the field, but
Yeah.
on the front on the front 7, you don't have really a D tack. You have nose. Nose is a lost art. But then your D tackles are getting more athletic, and then D ends have to get bigger because you're dealing with pulling guards and just freaks at offensive tackle.
Right.
I think the league has basically transformed into, D tackle at D end makes a lot of sense. That's like Chris Jones was messing around at D end past couple of years.
If Levis makes it past Seattle,
Callie says hi. I don't say hi back to Callie. I don't miss her for a second.
if
Wow.
dang, dude,
Wow.
hard.
Yeah,
I don't.
you
Let
are
me
just
just be
going
honest.
to
Harsh,
ether
bro.
the unofficial mascot of the
Yeah.
Last Place Fantasy Podcast.
We need to
gosh.
design some dog merch first before we.
all right, true.
Okay,
Before we see
fair.
that.
All right,
But
Ryan, you have
okay.
Canva.
If
I love that pick.
if
I mean, if he does become Aaron Donald,
if Levis makes it past Seattle, do you think the Vikings pick him up at 23?
Here's the thing, though.
that's
No,
the thing.
no, they don't have to trade up at all.
No, they don't have to trade up at all because
Well,
LAC
you
and
mi-
Baltimore
Yeah, okay.
both have
You
their
might
QBs.
need to trade up with Baltimore, and the only reason why is because Baltimore wants to trade back so bad. Like, that's the open secret.
Yeah, but why would we? Because they just locked in
It's
their
it's-
QB
yeah.
for the next 5 years. LAC,
You're more worried about the fact that
Well,
some other team
yeah.
might do it.
I will say
True.
we could see Nolan Smith taken here by Seattle.
yeah.
Dude, you're telling me Uchenna Nwosu.
Yes.
Oh, they never took Tyree. The Raiders took Tyree, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Nolan Smith. It's 100.
I think it's Nolan
Yeah,
Smith.
and Uchenna Nwosu and Nolan Smith with that speed?
Yep.
Goodness gracious.
We gotta wait and find out.
Oh, by the way, that mac and cheese is really good.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
what he was.
Oh my God.
That's what he was just. Honestly, everything from that place.
It's
kinda
Hein
smacked.
barbecue. It's been legit for a while.
I mean, the mix of like those bacon burnt. This has
Hey,
nothing to do with
yeah,
football.
nothing
but we're
to
gonna
do
talk
with
food
look,
really
Hey,
quick.
we gotta talk barbecue while you're down here.
Oh, we have to.
Yeah.
The mix of the bacon burnt ends with the brisket.
Oh, dude, I saw that y'all got it, and I was like, you know what? I usually
Oh
like
my
pulled pork. I'll do pulled pork this time.
Yeah.
You played yourself.
Yeah, I'll try.
Spartans,
No,
man.
dude,
Oh
I
my
will.
gosh.
Yeah, I had a
So
bunch of
good.
bacon earlier because I had pizza as a crew lunch.
I literally only had like 4 pieces of it.
They're kind of mid
And
though.
I could
The
feel
burns
my
and-
blood start to thicken. And I
Well,
was
it
like,
is-
you know what? I should take a break for a little bit before I have a heart attack.
Oh no, I'm
Ooh.
struggling to breathe.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Like, oh my gosh, I have a pain.
Any comments, questions on the stream?
No, but please send them in if y'all have anything you
Yeah.
want to talk about.
So
We would love to
okay,
talk football.
I want to talk about Cansey and the Aaron Donald. I know this is not fantasy related, but
Well, for some people that have defensive players, it is.
Cansey and Aaron Donald, besides size, I don't think are similar. I think like Cansey really thrives off penetration and just a super quick step. Aaron Donald could still throw you.
Yeah. Well, because we saw one of the most absurd
Might be right back.
power rushes out of Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
And he is, in fact, super in frame the entire time.
The
entire time.
I gotta stop YouTube. Wait, so yeah, we gotta stop for YouTube copyright.
Love you, Ryan. Well,
Yeah.
I think if we remix it, it's okay.
Oh,
There's a remix. There's not a.
we
there's not
have
a
to, but
rip-off.
then them music corporations be really coming
I
at
know
you.
they're coming at everyone right now.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think, but while Todd Bowles' defense, like Jason Pierre-Paul is an edge, but he really,
Yeah.
like he's just a freak up top. And I think it makes sense if you put Cansey in that same spot because you have the bigger nose tackles, which was Nadam Kinsu, Vita Vea.
Right.
Cansey doesn't fit there. He fits on the outside. And if you have more of a strong guy on one end and then Shaq Barrett on the other,
Right.
it makes a lot of sense. What are you
What are
doing?
you doing, Ryan?
Actually, Trevor, I want you to know your husband is mesmerized by
Yes.
this mac and cheese.
No, actually, Traver, your husband is acting a fool. We need you to come get him. Please come and
Yeah.
pick him up.
So, man, do you think Zay Flowers in this spot for Seattle?
No. I mean, it's just not a need at this point.
They don't need tackle.
I mean,
They got-
Levis, you could take it. No, I do think Antoine Harrison's in play. I don't think that's where they go right here.
Hey, man, Will Levis not on the phone?
No, but they always do this. They're like, oh,
With
look,
a
he's
minute-
not on the phone. And then like
with a
30
minute
seconds
and a
later, they're
half,
like,
though?
we lied to you. He was actually on the phone. He's going to Seattle. And it's like, wow, okay, guys.
I don't think it's Seattle.
1% chance he would have been available at pick 20. That's
Here's the thing.
hilarious.
I think Philly might trade out of they're out of 30 for someone who
it's
wants
possible.
the fifth year option on Levis.
I mean, if he makes it all the way out to 30,
I just think with Levis that you really have to throw out this pass tape because there was like no receivers, there was no O line.
I
there
mean,
was
even with that, Hendon Hooker's better.
yeah. I think Hendon Hooker.
Like,
also
I mean,
throws
let's
a
just be
pretty-
very real about it.
Yeah, because Hendon Hooker, I think, also has more polished mechanics.
Yes.
Like, the age thing doesn't concern me whatsoever.
No.
You just have to get ready. Like, he'll be 26 when he starts playing again because of the ACL.
You're still going to give him,
But
like 8
he
years.
is actually... Hendon Hooker's a better fit for Seattle than Levis, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because that deep ball accuracy is so needed. And, like, Hendon Hooker really does kind of throw like Geno Smith a little bit.
I'd say more polished Geno Smith for sure.
Yeah, more polished Geno Smith.
He's Geno Smith if Geno Smith held up to what he was supposed to be.
That's a very fair assessment.
We got the pick in.
Yeah,
We got
the pick
Booger on the
is in.
screen.
Wait, what? Why are we getting a timer for 22?
Yeah, they've been starting to clock,
Yeah, look, on the clock.
early.
Wait, oh, they're off. Because it says the Chargers at 22. That doesn't make sense.
Well, it looks like they got technical difficulties out there in Kansas City.
Yeah. Who they're calling? They're calling somebody.
So we could see Nolan Smith here. We could see Antoine Harrison.
Nolan Smith here would be disgusting.
That would be huge. That would be
like
so improbable.
I mean, what do they always tell how to stop like zone, go vertical and like speed.
Yeah.
So having speed on the outside with Uchenna Nwosu and Nolan Smith makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I think so. It would still be crazy to see, but
yeah,
I'm still thrown by Bajon. I'm gonna just.
Man,
I don't know when I'm gonna shake this vertigo from it, but I just cannot. I'm not.
Do
with
you
it.
still not like it? Because I still really like the pick.
I just don't like where they drafted it. I mean, it makes sense.
See,
Because
that's
they're going to
fair.
run the football, but you can trade back.
Do you think they were legit afraid that Philly would entertain the idea?
No.
No, that Philly definitely, dude. Philly has Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter,
I mean, maybe if
and
they're worried
Fletcher
about
Cox.
Detroit entertaining it, with their trade back, that they would have taken it at 12 where they got Jahmyr
I
Gibbs.
really wonder if Detroit had an even grade on Gibbs and Bijan.
No, I'm sure they didn't.
They had. I think it's possible.
I'm sure they liked him, but there's no way you can have a similar grade on Gibbs and Bijan. Just
that's
respectfully.
That's true.
Speaking. Whoa, we got a whole line coming out for this one.
Let's see. I have no idea who's going to announce the pick. That's what I want to know.
Oh, can we throw the sound on a little bit? Or is it
Yeah.
picking it up at all?
No, I don't think it's picking it up. Oh, we turned it down on the laptop.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, I hate to see it. Who do they pick here? That's what I want to know.
Well, we're about to find out.
I'm happy for Cansey, though, because it was a weird outlook. It was like, we can see pick 8, we can see pick 58.
All right, here we go. Seattle's taking...
I love the pick.
Whoa.
Ryan Traver, get back in here. Ryan!
Whoa.
I love the pick. I 100% love the pick.
Whoa.
That's an incredible pick.
What?
Ryan Traver,
What?
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
To the
Seattle.
Seattle Seahawks.
Dang.
I love that pick.
Seahawks Jackson. I don't know, Paul. Do you like that pick for him? Because don't break anything, Ryan.
I was
Here
trying to
comes
duck up
Eli.
under.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
hard for a
man.
big boy like me to get that low.
Man, where do the Chargers go from here?
Joey
Look, Austin Eckler has to be
man.
like thanking someone
Yeah.
Porter
that Bijan or Gibbs is not here.
Joey Porter Jr.
It makes sense because
Yeah, they need
Well,
that help in the secondary.
So are you moving Asante Samuel Jr. inside? Because they have J.C. Jackson too.
This is true. Well, you could put Joey Porter.
I could
the
see
slot,
sneakily O-line. No, they got
It could
Slater.
be Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers makes the most sense because they need a speed aspect.
I think that makes sense. And they just lost Jalen Guyton too.
It's crazy that it took
Yeah.
20 picks. to
Hey,
get the first
so
wide
here's
receiver off the board.
here's the thing about
Oh,
the
we
wide
got
receivers.
bingo.
We got bingo?
You have
We
bingo?
have bingo on the top row with the wide receiver being drafted.
Hey.
Heck yeah!
Bingo, boys.
Well
Finally,
done,
like,
guys.
Let's see if we can get the
By the
black out.
20th.
Yeah, but all right. So let's go back to receivers because no one saw Jamar Chase in this class. A lot of people took receivers last
I
year.
love
Yeah.
JSN.
JSN's I originally, just for full disclosure, I initially had Zay Flowers at wide receiver 1 for me.
Yeah.
And the more I thought about it, the more I
It's
realized
okay being
how
wrong sometimes.
I'm admitting it. I
think they
at
were
the
neck and
very
neck.
end, I moved Njigba as wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
And in his own tier. And the only reason why is because Njigba is so much more scheme versatile than Zay Flowers or a Jordan Addison or a Jalen Hyatt, Josh Downs. That's where I was like, okay, for that alone, that puts you over the top.
Yeah. Well, I think we might have a Tyler Lockett issue.
No,
With
but
the
Tyler
JSN
Lockett's
pick.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tyler
Like
Lockett is
you
probably out.
had to make the move, and plus, like whoever, they're really going all in on Geno Smith, which I think
Yeah.
makes sense. So
Okay,
now
yeah,
they
look
have
at this
dude,
draft class.
the 101s
Yeah.
this year. You're telling me it's Njigba, DK, and Tyler Lockett versus Devin Witherspoon and Tariq Woolen.
Oh, that's going to be a fun.
Oh, that's going to be
camp.
fun. Yeah,
That is going to be a
Arlington,
fun
Arlington
camp.
Heights legend Tariq Woolen.
Yeah, P Hall. We just saw JSN get taken.
Yeah. Is that me? That is. Oh, hold
What
on.
do you think
Hold
about
on.
him?
He's
P
called.
Hall?
Hey, hold on.
Oh, is that P Hall right now?
Yes, but I need to connect my phone first. And I will get him on the show.
Okay. Hey, P Hall. We're gonna get you on here. Just give us 1 second.
I just don't know how to connect it.
The jack is down on the floor.
Down on the floor?
Yeah, it was like hanging.
Yeah, but it's a phone one. It's not a.
Ooh, big rips only.
Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, man, I'm excited to see what Minnesota does now.
Oh,
Because I didn't think
where's the USB?
Levis would drop this far.
Ooh, we got a Chargers pick in.
Yeah, it's going to take a while, though.
Wow.
Ooh.
Ohio State wide receivers taken in the first round. Garrett Wilson 10th, Chris Olave 11th, J-Mo at 12th, and we got JSN now at 20th. Is it Ohio State wide receiver you? Would you say that, P. Hall?
Sure.
Is Ohio State wide receiver you? Forget cornerback you, but wide receiver you?
Did I grab. Nope, hold on.
Man, Richardson
That's not
really
full
went in
faith
for
in
that
you,
hug.
Josh.
What happened?
Richardson went in for
Richardson.
that. It wasn't
Yeah.
as good as Tyree.
He really went in for that hug.
When
with,
Tyree picked up Roger, I thought he might break him. Oh, yeah, we got Kelsey in Kansas City chugging beer. That's the close-up we need,
What?
is Travis Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes just absolutely slamming.
Is he being picked? No.
I don't know. Could be.
He's got a
the
smile on
Chargers-
his face.
The Chargers are not taking Will Levis. So, and Baltimore's not taking Will Levis.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's see here. When Harrison go first round next year, have an argument. That's fair. Yeah. When Marvin Harrison, he might
There
be
we
a
go.
top 5 pick next year.
Mhm.
Y'all. I could definitely
I think he
definitely
will
see
be.
it.
I think he will be. I think teams
Okay.
are going to be scrambling.
B Hall, call again. I'm.
It's going to take him.
Colin PL, we got you. We're on a brief delay.
Okay, hold on. Chargers pick.
Let's see here. Who we got?
Who could it be? I think it's Zay Flowers.
Could be Zay Flowers. I could also see corner.
Quentin Johnson?
Oh,
Yes!
no.
This is the perfect time! This is the perfect time to talk about this!
no.
Yes! Yes! Zay Flowers to the Ravens! Let's go!
Oh
my
my gosh. They committed the cardinal sin of this year's draft class.
Hold on. Oh, I think Pat might be able to hear us here. Oh, if he picks up, Pat, pick up, man. Okay, before we talk about this, I hate to do this to the nice city of Fort Worth, I might be an enemy of the state after saying this.
It's okay. We stand behind you.
Quentin Johnson is my wide receiver 9.
Ooh.
He was a borderline second round pick for me.
Well, I mean, look at all these
Actually, no, I
highlights.
stand corrected. He was a third round.
I definitely wanted Keenan Allen now goes wide receiver 3. You think so, P-Ball?
No. Here's why.
No, we gotta get you in here.
No,
we gotta talk about this.
No, because here's why. Quentin Johnson is literally you thinking you're gonna get Bowser and Smash Bros, but you have the power up of freaking Yoshi.
Oh.
Okay, I don't,
dude, you're asking a 6'4". He's a 6'4" receiver that plays like he's 5'9".
Jeez.
And personally, for me, that is not my style at receiver.
I mean, the biggest trait that I don't like about him is not using his hands to catch the football. In the NFL, when that one difference comes into play, it can be a huge thing.
Yeah, but the thing is like you're always gonna have that thing. It's like, dude, you're 6'4", use your size. It's freakish.
No.
And then he just doesn't use it, and you're always going to be left wanting more.
Yeah.
So that's why so for me and my my sensibilities, I was so easily out on Quentin Johnston. Now he has elite traits. Like I will give him that. I just think the makeup. Hold on, Pat, can you hear me? Hold on. We're gonna fix. All right, Pat, can you hear me? Oh no. Oh no, hold on.
That has been the statement of the day. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Pat?
hold on.
Dang it, hold on. I'm gonna call him one more time. There we go. I don't think it
Service
went
is horrible. I'm trying
Yeah.
to call. We know, P.O. We appreciate you.
We know. Because I wanted to have P.O. on here to discuss
Please leave
this.
your message for 3-4.
Oh, let's go. Pat, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man. Keenan Allen is now going to the wide receiver 3 position.
There's no way.
Okay, there's no way.
There's
not.
no way.
He's not.
Listen, you already got your boy. You already got your boy out of Clemson over there, right?
Yeah, Mike will.
Okay, Mike Williams, yeah.
Mike Williams just got to stay healthy. If they want that duo to work like they planned, like they just drew it up on the draft board. If they want it to work the way they see and envision, Mike has to stay healthy. Now you move Keenan to the slot at the 3 position and let him out-leverage and outwork those linebackers because Keenan still can run, but he's just getting older.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's still wiggly.
Yeah, he still can move and groove. He just getting older, man. Hey, man, that's crazy. But your boy, let's get back to your boy out of Ohio State. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So you're telling me like DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and now Jackson Smith and Jigba as your trio. Good
Now,
gracious.
You have to. Now,
Shout out Geno Smith.
Do you put him at the 2, or do you put Tyler Lockett keep Tyler at the 2 and put Jackson at the 3?
I think you have an assassin with Njigba in the slot because his release game is one of the best I've seen, like within the last couple of years.
Granted, he's not fast, he's not quick. He just knows what to do with the ball. He knows how to get in the box.
Well, but that 4.5, that's what you saw with Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, that 4.5
Calvin
is
Ridley is
solid.
4.5.
It's not Anquan Bolden 4.7. Like he's gonna get open.
Now, Jackson Smith is one of those guys that is like, okay, bet. We not recruiting him off speed. We're drafting him based solely on what he can do for this team. And that's play football.
Yeah, and they just want ball players.
And
Seattle.
that probably is the biggest thing he has going for him is he's just a baller.
Yeah. Okay, tell me.
And the Rose Bowl against Utah, that solidified his draft ticket night. Because think about it, he was out this year. They saved him. They was like, you know what, listen, we don't even want to ruin your draft out. Sit this one out.
Yeah, sit this one out while we watch Marvin Harrison Jr. take the entire league by storm. All right,
Marvin literally stepped. Cause Marvin wasn't really doing nothing last year, but Marvin showed wow.
Yeah, Marvin had to deal. Marvin had to deal with being behind Garrett Wilson and Olave and Njigba, and then finally got the chance.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, he might actually explode this year.
Yeah. And now who's the quarterback?
Marvin waited his turn and did what he had to do. But Man, listen, man.
Dude.
Next year, I watched Ohio State spring game this year. I think Marvin may pull what Jackson pulled this year. He may really sit this one out.
I don't blame him. Like the top receivers have done that. Jamar Chase did it during the COVID year too. Didn't change his draft stock one bit.
But it changed when you don't have nobody that can spin the ball to.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith was hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He couldn't
That
shake the injury. He was getting double teamed, and he was a smaller guy. But Marv, oh man, he actually ran route at the Ohio State Pro Day, and they was like, man, that's like put the kid on. He put something on layaway, and it's like you can't wait to get your hands on it.
Ravens pick is in.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's Zay Flowers or Deontay Banks.
Yeah, this is your pick right here, Chris.
Oh, Banks
Okay,
would be
tell me,
great
yeah,
for
hey,
fun, too.
how do you feel about Quentin Johnson? Because I just announced that he was wide receiver 9, and now I'm wondering if I need witness protection in Fort Worth.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't think he was first round material.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Because all he is a straight coach guy. He's just a specialist.
Yeah, so
I don't see him running any other route on the tree. It's like, you know me, I'm very technical when it comes to the wideout position. So it's like, I need you to run every route on this tree before I invest millions in.
yeah, and like think about it, like all the times that we got frustrated at 7-on-7 receivers. It's like, hey, you're 6'2.5" going up against a 4'11" corner. Why are you not using your size? And like to me, that's the one thing I can't get behind Quentin Johnson about.
Right. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I wanted to see him go off against Georgia. I just didn't see it.
No, and the thing is, Georgia didn't even have the best corner. Keely Ringo's solid, but he.
Oh, I love Ringo. I'm a big fan of Ringo.
Yeah, Ringo's nice with it, but like it's still.
People, I'm telling you right now, people are really sleeping on him. Like, I don't know how they started hyping up Joey Porter Jr., Banks, without watching the Keely Ringo film.
I just think Ringo has just been like you've seen him already.
Ravens.
Okay, Ravens pick.
But
All
you
right.
can say the same
Pat, you
thing
ready
about
for this?
Will Anderson.
Yeah.
But he's that good.
Okay, Ravens select.
Zay Flowers.
Is it really?
It's got to be Zay Flowers.
I think it could be Banks.
Zay Flowers, there we go.
Oh,
There we
they
go.
have legitimately said, Lamar Jackson, we will give you a receiver.
Yeah.
Bow tie, guys, we got bow tie.
Oh, we got bow tie, baby.
Nice.
Let's go. Right here.
Nice, dude. I love this
man.
pick. I love this pick. Look, so that means probably DeAndre Hopkins at 3.
Yep. Paul Levis is available at 23.
The bigger Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, but the thing why I love about Zay Flowers is his route running is just he's the first one I've seen like actually in college is like, hey, go. Like just go.
He's got good hips.
Yeah, good hips, like I think he's super solid at receiver. I
Like,
love
there we go,
this
right
pick.
there. You see how he gets low on the double move and then breaks out of it?
Yeah, his hips are super nice, and like he was legitimately that entire offense. At
Great
Miami.
body control. Holy cow.
That's against Louisville? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Hey, Louisville had some dudes. This Yasir Abdullah, Ketro Clark, Yaya Diaby,
Dang.
but
He's just that guy.
Zay Flowers like could legitimately play boundary if he wanted to. So you're telling me
You're
right
getting
now?
all too excited
Well,
over that.
guys, like Zay Flowers might be. I'm going to say he's early second in fantasy drafts right now, with rookie drafts,
Yeah.
specifically.
I don't know. Well, who are you taking ahead of him?
I
In the
mean,
rookie
so Gibbs for sure, Anthony Richardson, Bijan.
Oh, they compare him to top.
Well, because your top three is what?
No, he's
Is what,
not Tyreek
Bijan,
Hill.
Bryce Young,
No.
C.J. Stroud is your top
Yeah.
three.
Oh,
Followed by
I
Jahmyr
hate that.
Gibbs.
I hate that comp. Hold on. Hold on. Before we get to what you were saying, he is not Tyreek Hill. It's more Antonio Brown than Tyreek Hill. I just think the
Well,
route.
hopefully
the
he
route
doesn't take
running
that
is
hit
there.
from Vontaze Perfect.
Yeah, Vontaze Perfect out the league. I don't need.
Yeah,
to
you
worry
better
about
leave
that.
Zay Flowers alone.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, we lost him.
P. Hall, thanks for
Oh,
coming on,
okay.
man.
I love the pick.
We love every
Yeah.
time we get to
That-
talk to you, P. Hall.
Ah man, Pat, I wish you were here, man, because this would be fun to
Oh,
just go over and talk ball. But man,
Well, if P. Hall was here, we would need a whiteboard.
dude, I've been wanting to do that. Is just have a straight up whiteboard. It's like, here's why I love this pick. But the thing is that Tyreek Hill has.
Oh, you're good, P. Hall.
Has so much, like, he's way better yak wise than Zay Flowers. But Zay Flowers is such a route technician. Like he would be the best route technician if it wasn't for Njigba.
Yeah.
Njigba's
just a different beast.
Yeah, and on top of that, he has 4.4 speed to boot. Like, it's a great pick.
No, that was perfect.
Yeah,
that was perfect by the Ravens.
So it probably means Marcus Peters or Rocky Sin's getting re-signed by the Ravens. Mm-hmm. I love the pick. You're just saying, all right, we got our guy, we got our quarterback. Let's go to work.
We've not seen any fan boos yet, and I'm loving that.
No, I'm loving it because there hasn't been a dumb pick.
No, there hasn't been a why did you just do that type of guy.
Yeah, this is not like Darius Hayward Bay.
Right.
Okay, all right.
He needs to take the glasses off, though.
Let's talk Vikings.
Yeah.
It could be
Is this the end of the
Levis?
Joey Porter Jr.?
Yeah.
Joey, I would not hate that for the
honestly, I wouldn't hate any
Banks
of them.
would be solid.
Banks would be a good pick here.
I wouldn't hate any of them. Honestly, we have so many needs.
On the
defense. We could look
that
at
necklace is insane.
Yeah.
It's a picture of him in the middle of it.
I'm just glad he gave us the bow tie.
Yeah, I am happy about that. You know what? He's up around it in fantasy.
Yeah,
He's up around just because of the bow tie.
That's a woman that's in the picture.
That's his mom.
Yeah, it's probably his mom.
Oh,
because I saw somebody else.
Blind.
Oh, Josh.
And I'm the one with glasses on, right next to the TV.
Yeah, not a good look for you.
Yeah. What? I can't see anything.
Why did you do that? That is a Vikings thing for sure. Yeah, that probably defines the Vikings, Paul. Why did you do that? But
dude, I also wouldn't hate Nolan Smith in this situation. They're trying to get rid of.
No, if they take Nolan Smith here, that would be a why did you do that moment.
Really? Because Darius Smith is already asked out. So you have Danielle Hunter and who else?
That's fair.
Yeah, honestly, anywhere on the defense. I don't think I could be mad with a pick by the Vikings right now.
Dude, I'm shocked at like the Ravens offense right now. Your tight ends are Andrews and Likely.
Isaiah Likely.
Your receivers are
that's
Odell,
cool. The fans get to meet
Bateman,
him.
Zay Flowers.
That's awesome.
Wow, imagine that being your welcoming to the team, just out in the fans who already love you.
And then obviously
awesome.
Quarterback's Lamar, but your running backs are Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins. That offense is looking pretty nice right now.
Honestly, J.K.
Still not going to get into the playoffs.
I'm excited.
You're a hater. You're an absolute hater. I hope Drake London steps on a Lego.
Whoa.
Not Kyle Pitts, but Drake London.
No, Pitts has been through enough. You leave that
man alone. You leave Pitts alone.
That man alone.
You give him a break.
Pitts, like, look, man, going through Mariota was enough.
Yeah, going through the guy who can overthrow a 6'5" wide receiver.
Does Minnesota want to
That's enough damage for him.
Huh?
Man, they're taking a long time on this pick.
I think they're trying to
they got a lot of considerations that they need to do before they make
Brian Branch is going to Jacksonville, and you can't tell me anything else.
That would be crazy.
And Jordan Addison to the Giants makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. They need help at wide receiver.
Do you think Jordan Addison to Minnesota makes sense?
No. I don't think...
I think they like KJ too much.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you like... Rager, because Rager would be wide receiver 3.
Well, nobody cares about Rager.
That's true.
Rager should
Oh
have
boy,
been
we're all from Waxahachie. All right, we need witness protection from Waxahachie.
I don't.
Jalen Rager is great. Waxahachie High School.
Should have kept getting that.
Super solid. Should have.
I mean, neither of you guys live there. That's why I'm staying out of this.
Ryan, you're being noticeably quiet.
You try to get out of Dodge, man.
I'm flying out of the state here. I can say whatever I want. I'm flying out of the state.
We're under a minute left. All right.
Now we see Minnesota go past the time limit again.
This wouldn't be the first time that happened in the first round.
Who would they take?
Another why did you do that moment for the Vikings?
First off, I love that.
Okay, we got
pick us in.
All right. You can take a breath now. It's okay.
Oh, Miles Murphy could be interesting here.
This early?
He'd be in the late first range.
No.
You know,
I'm just gonna go ahead and go.
All right. Let's go Will Levis.
Let's go, Will.
Well,
honestly,
let's do
I
it.
mean, it makes sense.
I mean, they got
let him
options.
rest a year. You can't get out of the Kirk Cousins contract anyway this year.
Yeah.
Let
That is
Cousins
true.
start, give it one good shot, and then go cheap on a rookie on a like rookie contract quarterback when you have to pay when you have to pay Justin Jefferson the GDP of Minnesota.
Listen, I'm
Exactly.
thinking Kirk O'Chains. Hey, we got the cheerleaders out for the Vikings.
Oh boy, Ethan's just out of
God.
himself.
Put your
Yeah.
tongue back in your
All right,
mouth.
my
Yeah.
bad.
God.
The pick
Golly.
is in is what I meant to say to the Vikings. We're gonna go ahead and
Dude,
break on that one.
Ethan's about to get us in trouble for no reason.
Keep it in your pants.
Hey, they were lovely ladies. How about that?
They were lovely ladies.
Ethan.
Very lovely.
Ethan.
God.
I don't know how you can be more respectful than that.
You could just not.
Oh,
say
we
what you
got-
said.
We got the skull chant going for the Vikings.
Oh, that should have been on bingo.
Skull.
What?
Skull.
Skull. That
Skull
would've been a
over
good one.
Jet. Oh
Heck
man.
yeah.
Oh man, the bingo man.
Heck
that's
yeah.
that's
Look at that shot right there.
Oh yeah. The Olympic. Wait, the Olympic Tower? No, that's not the Olympic Tower.
I have no
I
idea.
don't know
but
what that
it looks
is, but it's
sweet.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a big fire.
Dude,
burning in
I
the middle
love
of
it
the
that they're
city.
taking the draft outside of New York. Like I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
they're actually going to the winner of the Super Bowl's home
Yeah.
and letting them host.
Well,
It-
I
it's
mean,
cool
they
'cause you
just
get to
pick
see
random
different
spots. I
places.
think next
Yeah.
year's Dallas.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it might be. Ooh, Vikings take.
With the 23rd pick.
Jordan Addison. I had a feeling.
Jordan Addison.
Yeah. So
okay.
here's the thing. I think the
I'm
reason-
surprised.
I think they like the role they have Osborne
Yeah.
in now,
Okay.
and they're like, crap. But we still need someone for the Thielen role,
Yeah.
and for someone who has probably ran the more complicated route tree,
Yeah.
has to be Jordan Addison.
No, that's fair. So yeah, Paul, I know.
That's a great pick. I think you
It
can
is a
still
good pick.
consider Jordan Addison in first round territory.
No, I do for sure. He was definitely a riser from his pro
Yeah.
day and from
See the
some of his interviews, but
There's been only one pick I so far I've just been like, what are you doing?
yeah.
yeah.
And that's
See,
Quentin
the only-
Johnston.
The only problem is that I see with this pick instead of picking up Will Levis, we can only kick the can so far down the road when it comes to QB.
But you still have a good
Hey,
amount of
you
time of Kirk O'Chain.
Yeah, you still have a
1 year.
May I introduce you to Hendon Hooker?
He will still be there, and Hendon Hooker is
Yeah, he
better
will
than Will
eventually.
Levis.
Yeah, because here's the thing. It's like, all right, cool. You grab your receiver.
Oh, we got a trade alert. Trade alert.
Jacksonville trades the pick to the
The
Giants.
The
Okay.
heck?
Who are the Giants getting?
What wide receiver is
No, the next receiver is
Jalen
Josh
Hyatt?
Downs.
Oh my gosh.
Or
No, they're
Jalen
keeping the next pick though. So the Jags are trading out of the first round.
No.
No,
You're
we have Jalen
right.
Hyatt.
The Giants have 24 and 25.
Ooh.
They're going for Hendon Hooker. Or it's Levis, and they're like, oh, hey, he might actually fall out of the first round now.
Giants?
No, the Vikings. Because now I can see the Vikings trading back into the first.
Yes, our boy.
I like that pick for Minnesota
Yeah.
though. You're just getting route
Yeah.
technicians all over the field.
No,
That's good.
I do think it makes a lot of sense. You need someone to come in for that Adam Thielen role. And as much as you love KJ, that doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
I
I get it.
don't think it's bad. It's not boneheaded for sure. I will go ahead and ask though. You have Joey Porter Jr. sitting there, and you don't.
No,
take him,
I don't. I think it's Deontay Banks. That's a better fit for Witt's
Yeah.
scheme.
Either one. You have Joey Porter Jr. and you have Banks sitting right there, and you say no.
I just think Porter's a better fit in a cover 3 system. So, which is why I thought Dallas is a sneaky option for Joey Porter Jr. But I also think they lost Dalton Schultz this year. That Darnell Washington becomes interesting. Actually, that's crazy. We have not had a single tight end.
Paul's
get
in
selected.
pain.
Paul,
dad's
you're
in pain.
Paul. It's okay.
It's okay, Dad.
It's okay.
What
all
he
right.
said was it was a good pick, but when wide receivers are falling and you need a quarterback and corner, and then you draft a wide receiver.
Here's the
But
thing.
you had New York right after you, who's
Yeah.
taking a wide receiver.
No, they were taking a receiver
Yeah.
regardless, and you might as well stick it to the team that knocked you out. Of the
Okay, no,
playoffs.
they didn't take
Oh,
25.
that's a
Jacksonville.
bad shot. I'm sorry,
They
Paul.
swapped.
Don't
right.
take that,
They
Paul.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. So that makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, because we were saying Minnesota didn't trade that at all. So Jacksonville's going to get Brian Branch. I think.
And that's not bad for him. But
No, they need that.
Instead of taking him at 23, you go back out and still get the same guy you wanted before you traded your pick.
Yeah. I will figure out what that is.
Yeah, we can close the door.
They're coming in the back door.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
dude,
I already
you're in the
know what we're
shot.
doing before we. Oh, Josh. Have you no shame?
Oh, no, it's too early.
But the
Yeah,
Giants
see,
pick is
I'm
in.
not that. I'm
I
not that
wouldn't
upset
be.
by that.
I wouldn't be upset about the pick at all. I definitely understand the question of, hey, we do have these two needs, and we just forwent them for a guy that, granted, will be a great player, will fit what they want to do offensively, will
Yeah.
replace the Adam Thielen that you just lost.
But we just have big gaps
Defensive
in our
needs.
defense.
I know.
And that's why
I agree.
I'm frustrated.
No, and I agree with that, and that's kind of how I feel with the Falcons taking Bijan. It's like, you need another secondary guy to solidify
Yeah.
the momentum you have after free agency,
Mm-hmm.
and you take, granted, the best player in the draft. 100%. Bijan is the best player in this draft. But you had an equally good, Christian Gonzalez that you
Yeah.
could have taken and confirmed that your secondary is going to be taken care of for the next,
At least 4 to 5 years.
yeah, at minimum, I would say, because at that point you would have Jeff Okudah, who's still on his rookie contract, Terrell, who they just paid for the next 4 or 5 years, and then you would have Christian Gonzalez on his rookie deal for the next 5 years. Okay, so here's the pick. Giants got the 24th pick. Jaguars
So it's
received
just
the
trading-
25th pick. Okay, so they are
Just
at 25.
flipping the 24 and 25.
Yeah, and then they got
Jaguars.
a 5th round pick this year and a 7th. That's good for Jacksonville.
That's all right.
So yeah, we thought Jacksonville was going out of the first round. Nope, they're just swapping them. Okay, remember
That's
the Vikings have no 2nd round pick. Oh, that's true. That is true. Vikings have no 2nd round pick.
yeah.
Now, they do have some ammunition to go back in, but I mean, you're not wrong there, Paul. If he's
They
not
don't
there in the
have
2nd, that
much.
might hurt.
Unless we trade away Cook. That's the problem.
Right.
So
But we got a pick here. Let's see where we're going. Booger, break it down for us.
break it down, Booger.
Break it down, Booger. I miss him playing in the NFL.
What, Booger McFarland?
That's why that pick sucks. Paul, I know he hurt you, but it's going to be okay. I promise you it's going to be okay. We'll let the season decide. Once we actually get in and get to
Limbo,
playing,
fix it.
here
Fix
he
it.
comes.
What?
It's-
Yeah,
I
it
did,
slid
Paul.
back after you left. It keeps sliding forward.
There we go.
so,
All right, here we
I've
go.
only been able to see half of
All
it.
Here
right.
comes Mr. Goodell himself.
How do you get more of that pulled pork?
Or Mrs. Goodell. We don't know for sure.
Ryan.
Assuming he's gender.
Ryan, are we
Ryan?
really doing this?
Ryan, your time and place, Ryan. Save it for the bar after the stream.
Oh God, no.
Giants select.
Oh, I already know.
Good for you. Great pick.
Thanks. Yep.
He's
I looked
he's
down.
perfect for wing scheme.
Yep.
It makes sense.
Yep. Good job, Giants. I mean, when he's already slid this far, I don't blame him for trading
Yeah.
up a
Yeah.
pick to be like, hey,
Making
no
sure
one
that
else
they
is
get
getting
him,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Get the guy. The only one that's just been completely weird was Quentin Johnston.
Yeah. I mean, great draft so far.
Yeah, it's been really good. I wouldn't say it has.
There's no trade. Bills.
Oh, we got a trade? Uh-oh.
Bills are on the clock.
Who could the Bills take? Oh, Keanu Benton, you think?
I don't think it's
Or
Ben.
Mozzie?
I don't think it's Mozzie either.
Look, after the Ethering, that was Cincinnati.
Could it be Joey Porter?
Oh.
So they're getting rid of Tre'Davious White, though? Because they have Kyer Elam.
It's to the slot.
Brian
Slot.
Branch moving to safety? Because you have Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah, you had 3 safeties go down this year. You could
Yeah.
take Brian Branch before. I want to know what Jacksonville's doing.
Jacksonville.
Are they just not in love with someone?
I think
they're
I
hoarding
think
picks.
there's someone they like, and it's like, man, but we got like 5 people on the board that we know other people want.
Yeah, and that we're not sold
Because
on.
the thing is like they have a very different need compared to everyone else.
Yeah. But let's see. Oh, well, the pick's not in.
Oh, of course. Now that the Bills are on the clock, they gotta show their boy.
Listen, if you can flaunt Josh Allen, you flaunt him.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
A clean, shaven Josh Allen?
Yeah,
Put him on the screen.
You have to flaunt the angel of death at quarterback.
You do. You do. See, Paul, everything's going to be okay. Your QB's on TV.
Jordan Addison's good. Like,
No, Paul is hurt, and he just needs a minute.
Yeah, he'll be upset until we finally, in 2035, finally pick a rookie quarterback.
Here's a question. Are the Vikings ever going to win a Super Bowl?
not in our lifetime.
Oh.
Not in my lifetime. I have accepted that.
Watch, we're gonna be at Ryan's
doesn't hurt
funeral.
any less,
Yeah.
We're gonna be at Ryan's funeral watching the Super Bowl. It's gonna be the Vikings. and some random
45-year-old
You're gonna
Will
make me
Levis
cry.
is throwing to
Oh my god.
is throwing to Jamar Chase Jr.
God.
team. Jamar Chase Jr. for the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl.
and they're still down 14.
Oh god.
And then to win the game, kicker goes up, shanks it left.
Yeah,
Ooh.
even though they're still down 14.
No, triple doink.
Yeah, we get the first ever triple doink.
Dum dum dum.
Oh, I'm looking at the spoiler. I can't not. I need to know who the Bills are taking.
Yeah, I have no idea who the Bills would take because anyone I thought they would
Yeah.
take is gone. Like Addison made the most sense here, but granted, has been reports that it's like, hey, we still believe in Gabe Davis. He was just
Yeah.
hurt all year.
See,
But that's
I don't
where
know,
it's
man.
like I don't know, because I don't know how good like Gabe Davis can get open on his own, and that's been my like
The Vikings
trouble.
will be the NFL farm team for all the Super Bowl teams. I'm sorry you've been hurt, Paul.
Look, I'm sorry you've been hurt, but you cannot be Cleveland in this situation.
it's true though.
I mean, yeah, your dad's been hurt all his life. You're still young and have hopes and dreams and aspirations.
Your dad's
Sorry,
gonna
Dad.
have to go to God about that
Sorry.
pain. Yeah,
He's got to
yeah.
go.
God gives his toughest hardest battles to his strongest soldiers.
yeah.
So why do I have to be a Vikings fan?
Oh my god. Literally our motto.
Oh yeah, Game 6. Let's go Lakers.
Oh yeah, Celtics just knocked out Atlanta.
Oh, it's officially done.
Yeah, it's officially done. I got that notification. Okay, so who do you think? Okay, let's go. Let's take this back to fantasy. I think we've had one heck of a run just going off of like talking about our scouting stuff. But who do you think is like rose up your? Oh, I have to draft this person in the
Less
first
than
round now.
1% chance that Levis would be available at 20.
0.1%.
Look, the only
chance.
way is that if Josh Allen announced that he was throwing the ball left-handed.
Yeah.
And even then, I might still take Josh Allen over Will Levis in that situation.
I would.
Yeah.
I would. Because then I'll just run the ball
'Cause
every
there's
play.
running
QB
ability,
power.
yeah.
There we go.
But all right, so who do you think is the one person that shot up your fantasy draft board right now? Just to kind of give a mini rookie week tease.
Jameer Gibbs is probably the biggest mover.
Personally, I would have picked Gibbs no matter where he went first round.
Yeah,
But I
I'd
agree.
say
He has to be the
Gibbs.
103. He has to be 102 consideration now.
Because Bijan has serious competition,
And,
and Gibbs doesn't.
well, yeah, Gibbs has Monty, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's 101 now, Bijan.
Oh, I still think he's 101.
You think so?
Yeah, he's still too good of a player.
I mean, that's fair.
Like you don't pick a running back at 8 and go, yeah, you're second string.
That's true.
Boy,
Like
will be.
it's going to be 60-40 him versus Algier.
I think they give more of the carries to Algier than
In the
they
beginning.
give Bijan.
In the
Probably in the
beginning.
beginning,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's
But I
second
don't
half
think that's
of the season
sustainable.
turn is going to be nasty.
Yeah.
I can see this being O-line. Anton Harrison still hasn't been picked.
I don't think it's O-line. I really think it's Joey Porter Jr.
I mean, they need
Because the thing is, their O-line is average. But that's the problem. And you just dealt with the fact of, man, we could be like Brock Purdy right now, but with Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think that scared everything out of
Yeah.
Buffalo. Because it was the first time where they went, oh, you're not invincible.
Well, what I will say to Terry Fontenot is that I do respect him going with the best player available strike. If you're going to
He's
say it and then not do it.
Unapologetically the best player
Yeah.
available.
All right, here we go. Bills are taking.
Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
My.
They picked Dalton Kincaid.
Oh, that's
At 25.
Oh, that's the steal of the draft. Oh my!
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Say your prayers, Gabe Davis. You just lost all your targets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gabe Davis to the bench.
What a pick! So Dawson Knox is toast.
Yep.
Oh my
Dang.
goodness! I love this pick.
I mean, just. Wow.
That's an incredible pick. Like he's he's like a Jimmy Graham, Kelsey Lake kind of person as far as receiving ability.
Yeah.
Now, but blocking, that's where like Kelsey's still better. But
He still got
like he's still
Still
he's
got
still
it.
effective.
Yeah.
But for him being the first, to do that right in front of
Dang.
Dallas and Cincy has to have both teams
Cincy's
punching
not.
air.
I don't
Yeah.
think since he's mad at all.
They don't have a.
Mayor and Washington still.
I think it
available?
probably made their decision easier. But imagine Kincaid on that offense.
Yeah.
God, please no.
Yeah, thank you. But like, man, that's a great pick. You just have to be worried about the back. Yeah, I think Kincaid's in first round consideration for rookie drafts.
I don't
Tight
think
ends.
so.
Think
I think
about
he's,
it.
He's not involved in that.
second
He won't be
round.
You don't think he'd be involved?
No.
So here's the thing. All right, so Bijan lock, Gibbs lock, and Jigba lock, Stroud, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson lock.
For the first
So-
round.
Yeah, for the first round. So that
Yeah.
still leaves like four or five spots left.
Yeah, but we still haven't got
So,
to a majority
I mean,
of
but
the
that's
wide
where-
receivers and
Well, we get
the rest of the running backs too.
So in Jigba, there's Zay Flowers,
Jigma's
there's
a lock.
Addison.
Flowers is a lock. Addison is a lock for the first round.
I mean, we have a 10-team league. Like, who else is going to be there?
Yeah.
There haven't been a lot of offensive players, fantasy offensive players taken here.
Yeah.
Like, Levis is probably going to be the 110 if he gets drafted here.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I still think this pick right here is Darnell Washington. Like, I think it's a lock.
I hope Washington
Because-
doesn't go to the Cowboys.
But it's
The
just
Cowgirls, you gotta write the first
Michael Mayer would make the most sense. Darnell Washington to Cincy would piss me off. And the only reason is because that you are waging war in the AFC North.
Paul is upset. Now that was a blockbuster pick. That is what championship teams do.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, Paul. I wish I could hug you.
Dude.
Dad, chill.
Yo, your dad might need sports therapy.
He might need some
He
help.
will. Listen.
Yeah, he doesn't need to go to therapy for like other traumatic
Listen,
reasons.
he's
He needs to
been through
go
a lot.
just from the
Just for
Vikings.
sport. It's like Alcoholics Anonymous, but it's hi. My name is Paul, and I'm a Vikings fan.
Vikings
Hi,
fan.
Paul. Oh,
Hi,
yikes.
Paul.
Hey, he's been through a lot.
I remember where I
I
was
need this-
when
I
Will
need this-
Anderson missed the kick.
I don't think he was there for that.
I need.
Oh no, he was.
I
He was. That was in the
need-
90s.
I need Darnell Washington to be a Dallas Cowboy because I do not want him in Cincy.
What was wrong with Cincy?
No, it's just because he's an alien, and I don't want to imagine another team in the division with Darnell Washington.
It's gonna be
Oh.
Mayor.
No, he's not happy. He hasn't
Jason
received a call
Jason
yet.
Witten as
a
a
good
comp.
comp.
That's a good comp.
Oh, he's a big
He's a big dude.
He kind of runs like Gronk though.
Kind of does.
He does before being way
Sports
smaller.
therapy.
I just think it's Darnell Washington because Darnell Washington's a better run blocker, and that's going to get him on the field faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, Witten's
Look
got
at that 5-inch vertical.
Oh yeah.
Witten-
He's a monster. That Jason Witten.
He was good.
Witten had fast legs.
He
was
was.
Yeah.
running around the field.
Well, he'll never have as fast legs as Kyler Murray, but
Yeah.
want to bet the boys take a QB?
They're not-
Ooh, I don't think so.
QB?
No, I don't think so. They love Dak
No.
too much.
No.
If they do, that would be the biggest shocker. Like
that would
be
a
the-
shocker.
what
that
are
would
you
be
doing?
picking Jordan Love when you have Aaron Rodgers right
yes,
there.
that's such
that
a
would-
perfect comp.
That was like, I still remember when that happened. And that was like the biggest. Oh,
Yeah.
That was also.
like-
I think
Yeah.
the Pat McAfee show said it perfectly in that scenario where it's like you just got ran all over, and yet your first round solution is a quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna figure out.
Dude,
what
why
he
does this look
does.
like Dr. Evil?
It is.
Oh my gosh.
What in the
round table.
Austin
It- it
I was
Powers?
gonna see
Yeah.
chairs just flip
Yeah,
back. And
yeah, exactly.
You think Jerry Jones knows what's happening around him? How coherent do we think he is right now?
He's probably like, why are these guys shaking my hand?
Why are you? I don't know what you're yelling about.
Dude, I really don't know what Dallas could do here. I still think if it's fancy related, it's
all
Darnell Washington.
of the Cowboys, they
Dude,
made it out. Since I'm not
Sorry,
allowed to say,
what was it? What are they?
This is in Texas.
all of the Cowboys. faithful.
That's the draft watch party
Yeah.
in Texas.
And you see that one random guy in the center
Oh, yeah.
looking really awkward.
Oh, he looked really happy about the pick.
That's what.
I love the guy in the one purple shirt. It's like
You
what
had
are
one job.
Yeah, what are you doing here? Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. My tight end tiers. I had Kincaid and Darnell Washington. And I had Michael Mayer as tight end 3.
But that's understandable.
Yeah, it's
But a lot
just
of people
because.
had Kincaid, Mayer, and that.
Yeah, and the only reason why I would flip Washington and Mayer is just because Washington's going to get on the field faster for how good his run blocking is.
Yeah.
And Mayer is good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad player. It's just he's Eifert.
What about?
And you know what's happening. Like, you know what you're getting into there.
Yeah. What about Porter? My dad just commented. Joey Porter to the Cowboys.
It makes sense. They do a similar cover 3, Seattle cover 3 scheme. It makes a lot of sense.
Well, we're about to find
So
out.
Trevon Diggs and because they don't have a CB2.
Well, I mean, Diggs who? You know,
Yeah.
you get made into an All-Pro because of name recognition when you give up 1,000 yards receiving, but it's whatever. Let's see who them boys are taking. Here comes Goodell. Go ahead and boo him.
Boo this man! Boo!
Boo this man.
Will
If they,
Levis.
the surprise will be.
Oh my
dude,
gosh! Can you
If
imagine
it's
Will
Levis, dude, we're gonna have to stay on here for an extra hour. Oh no, that
Mozzie
makes sense.
Smith.
Mozzie
Mozzie
Smith
Smith,
makes
okay.
sense. Yeah, they need a better. they were kind of getting gashed last year.
Yeah, interior.
Yeah, so Mozzie Smith is a perfect pick. And late,
He's a big
like
boy.
this late in the first round makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't mind a late
He
first
is a
round.
legit.
What is up with all these interior D linemen just not
Hey
wearing
man,
shirts
when
for their
you're
close-ups?
when you're a dancing bear,
When you're a
you
what,
can do
Josh?
whatever you want.
When you're a what,
A
Josh?
dancing bear.
Okay,
I mean,
that's not what he said before.
That's definitely what I said. But like he's good. Wow,
It's
wow, we had to go off. The
It's
side.
got
Okay.
awkward.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for. Let's all sit in it. Yeah, you breathe that in. You breathe
Dude.
in that awkward air.
Oh,
Beautiful.
So, how do y'all feel about Talia Tagovailoa? Because I can feel
Who?
like so Tua's brother. He
Oh.
plays for Maryland,
Sure.
Mhm.
and he,
I don't know.
yeah, I think he's an interesting pick. Like just because he could be quarterback 3. Well, even quarterback 4 because Michael Penix came back to UW.
I don't know. That's a future
Yeah,
problem.
that is a too soon rookie week.
There it is.
We're all happy about Mozzie
That's the
Smith.
one. I'm very happy. Couldn't be happier at what's happening right now.
Let's see.
Just
Man.
keep it on the screen.
Paul, it's okay. It's going to be okay. As long as you don't mess up the 101, we're okay.
What does Paul need to do with the 101?
It's Bijan. It's still Bijan.
Okay.
Because no matter what, even if you lose
believe
the
him,
snaps, right? You're
It's not
still
Bijan.
you're still getting a top 10 O-line with
It's
Bijan.
Jordan Addison now. 101.
What a one take, Jordan Addison.
Your
See-
son hates you.
You single-handedly ruined your father's team at
Yeah.
so many turns.
No.
And I keep telling him to stop
Single-handedly?
listening to you because you keep
What do
giving
you
him
mean?
terrible advice.
Yeah, it's self-inflicted
What?
it's self-inflicted for your dad.
No, it's
From
not
that
even
one-
what advice?
self-inflicted. It's Ryan inflicted.
What advice have I given him?
We had
No, no,
to
no, no,
do
no, I want
a tagline.
specifics.
Sometimes you're right. Sometimes you're
No,
right.
I want
no,
specifics.
because
because of
if
the
we-
advice
if
you've
we
given
had-
to your
if
father.
I
we
am
had a
legit
version
offended by
look,
this.
Look, we had the whole like if we had Shopaholics as a real life like Dynasty League, his dad is Shopaholics.
I want you to
Yeah.
tell me specifically how I messed up my father's team.
Well, you had
If
to
you
get
don't
rid
have
of.
specifics.
I'm sorry. Can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
First of all, chill it. No, dude, the depth trade from last year was terrible. All of the running backs he got rid of was bad. The only good move you told him to do was to get rid of Singletary.
And he did
Other than that was trash.
the depth trade that I made with him was for San Francisco's running
No,
back,
not
which
between
played
you and him. I'm
one
saying
game.
when you had him
No.
cut all of those running backs that were productive.
and then
I
he
didn't have any- I didn't have
and then he
any-
willingly
anybody.
gave up Travis Kelce.
yes,
I
and then he
didn't-
willingly
I
gave
didn't
up
do
Travis
that.
Kelce.
I didn't approve of that. He
Okay.
makes these trades by
Okay.
himself.
Hey, I just
Sorry, Dad, I'm throwing you
Mr.
under
Paul
the bus.
Trader, I just want to let you know your son just threw you under the bus.
And he's
then
also alive.
picked
Trust
you
me.
back up and threw
Trust
you
me.
under the bus again.
Okay, Dad, I love you.
It doesn't
But-
sound like it.
But I
It
have
doesn't
told
sound
him,
like it. It really
I
does
have
not.
told him so many times, come to me with trades, and I'll
And
look
then,
over them.
and then you'll get the notification that a trade is not pending and it involves
Yeah,
him.
and it involves him, and I'm like, Dad, no.
Yeah, so this is alright. So this pick is Brian Branch. That like
No.
to
He
Jackson.
doesn't make bad trades. He
You
doesn't.
tell him to make bad trades. You're a bad son. And I will die on that hill.
Wow. Oh, that's the one hill you're dying.
That's
on.
the
What
one
in
hill
the
I'm dying on.
Hatfields and McCoys is happening?
Well, we're gonna throw hands after this. all right?
On the live stream, ding ding ding, pay per
Yeah.
view.
Yeah, pay-per-view.
Yeah, this is now
After
turning into a
this,
pay-per-view fight.
That's our next live stream.
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah, we're gonna naked mud wrestle in here.
oh god.
Why would you do
Why
that?
do you go to that? Why do you go straight to awkward?
Because
That's just
default
awkward.
This is the one problem of live stream.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for a Kenny Pickett sucks moment, not like, oh, we're gonna mud wrestle. What?
Because
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
obviously not gonna.
Dude,
fit
there was
fight
still
Ryan.
light outside when Bryce Young got picked.
Yeah.
It was.
Hey, I
I
want to
was
say,
still
okay,
young when Bryce Young.
hey man, the smoke
When I was a
screen
young
Houston
Lord.
threw is impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised we're nearing our end.
Yeah.
We got
Oh,
the last 5
I know.
picks.
We're
Oh,
getting there.
look at Jalen Carter,
Oh, the last
Pop the
6
legend.
picks. The Jags
Dude,
are coming up.
that pick upsets me because it's pure like
Who do you think
Why?
the Jags are gonna go with?
Brian Branch.
Ooh.
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, that's actually a good pick.
They
Or they could
need
go with Joey
defensive.
Porter Jr.
Yeah,
That- I wouldn't be
him
mad
and
at that
him and
either.
Tyson Campbell together
Yep.
be
Ooh.
nasty. Or Trey. Oh no, they already have Josh Allen, so no need for Nolan Smith. Anton Harrison could be interesting if you don't like Walker Little.
I want to see our history.
Dang, Will Levis. He's dropped so much. That is the second girl I've seen on his arm.
Hey, good for you, Will Levis.
Oh my goodness.
I don't
Ethan
think that's.
Surprise.
If you got it, you need to use it. And
Oh
that man's
my
got it.
Lord.
Literally, like.
All right, I'm leaving the stream
He's
after
the
that
new
one.
Zach Wilson.
He's the
Hey,
Zach
look,
That's a
Wilson.
Falcons fan.
Oh,
Love the
God.
mud. I do love
Okay,
the
what's the
mud
pick?
ball.
All right, who's the pick here?
I have no clue. Joey Porter.
Anton Harrison. Okay,
Ooh.
I like that.
Okay.
pick.
Okay,
I like
that's
that.
not
pick.
bad. You gotta protect your QB.
Cincinnati, please take Michael Mayer. Cincinnati, please take Michael Mayer.
You all
That's a really good pick because I was about to say that I don't know how much they believe. They also thinking about it. They also did just lose Jawan Taylor.
Mm.
Oh, that pick
Yeah.
was way more obvious than I realized because I always kept thinking Brian Branch, but they desperately needed O-line help. Oh, my
he's
goodness!
flattened that boy.
Oh, hold up. But here's my okay. It looks good, but I want to know what happens when you get a more complex running game scheme.
It'll be interesting.
But granted, he played under Lincoln Riley a little bit, so at least there's some complexity there. Oh,
Nice
That
drop.
was a bad.
Yeah.
There's Jordan Addison for you.
no,
Did him so dirty.
man.
That-
Since he
That
takes
wasn't
man,
USC, was it?
no, it wasn't.
No,
It was like
No, he
He
was just attacking. He was
Yeah.
just letting the Vikings fans catch strays,
because that's what I'm here for.
giving strays. I think since he takes Michael Mayer here. Paul, that's a Falcons fan. Love the mud.
Love it.
Oh, Adam Schefter is saying something that I don't. I am shocked that DeAndre Hopkins has not been traded yet.
Adam Schefter always talking.
He's got to love himself so much, right?
I know.
So, okay, so DeAndre Hopkins. So, a lot of teams just. There's been 4 receivers taken in the first round. So, who's left for Hopkins? Has to be Chiefs and Bills then, right?
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I think Chiefs makes the most sense.
I think Buffalo makes the most sense because you get 2 people who can get open on their
But
own.
can he play with Stephon?
Yes.
Like their personalities?
Yes, 100%. Because the thing is, Hopkins.
Stephon Diggs
Hopkins
is a big baby when it comes
Hopkins-
to targets.
No, because here's the. I think Diggs has grown up tremendously. I think it was good to have him get out of Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I think though, they desperately need another wide receiver.
Yeah.
All right, Bengals pick.
It's Michael Mayer.
Man, this is the first draft in a while. I haven't seen the Browns up in the top in the first round.
Well, it's because they sold their soul,
yeah.
and you know what? The soul shall be taken.
Imagine they take Miles Murphy.
Oh, I can see it. Because you need to find a way to make money for T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Joe Burrow. That's the big kicker. with Cincy is like, oh, I think that's why they let Jesse Bates go. That and Von Bell too. So they have no safety. So Brian Branch makes a lot of sense
Branch
here.
would work, yeah.
So it'd be Branch and Dax Hill. Miles Murphy. So that means so Sam Hubbard.
Wow. I didn't think they were actually going to do it.
You know what? They didn't take Darnell Washington, and that's all I could ask for.
We have one happy man over here.
Yeah, I am relieved.
We're down to it. What, last 3 picks?
I think someone's
last
trading
6.
for 30.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I do like Miles Murphy.
I just think.
God.
Who doesn't
You
want
just stiff
Will
armed a
Levis
tackle
on
in
the
the
5th year
ground.
option? That's
Me.
what. Okay, fair. I just think a team has to consider it at this point.
He might be the next Zach Wilson.
No, because he wasn't picked 2. Oh, that is freaky.
Yeah, if I see a defensive end running out like that
But
on the
that
screen,
hip drop
I'm
was
just going to the
what?
locker room.
Dude, that's Cleveland Farrell, but faster and bigger.
And hopefully not a bust.
Oh, well, you don't take him at 4. This is where Cleveland Farrell.
Did you see that
should've
move,
been.
though?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
loves
Did you see
that.
that move?
Yeah, he
That
loved
club.
that move. Yeah,
Ooh.
but he just had the power to do it. That it's not going to work all the time, but like if you're letting him wait, but behind Trey Hendrickson, who's a really good pass rush technician,
Yeah.
and then Sam Hubbard, who's more of the run blocking technician, like that's best of both worlds.
But I mean, as a defensive lineman, if you're fast enough where you can get that full extension, there's so many things you. I mean,
Like,
you can
he
spin
legit-
off of it.
he's-
You can just club and cut.
Yeah,
in.
there's so many moves you can
Yeah.
like set up with, but I think Cincy wants him to be their Carlos Dunlap.
I could see that. I could see
Where-
just that, but he's more power than he is like
Yeah.
technician.
Yeah,
But
and
the
Carlos
smarts and-
Dunlap was like quickness too. Like,
Yeah, just that quick playmaker, good
Yeah.
IQ, good football sense. Go make a play.
Yeah, exactly.
And whatever your skill set is for that. What does New
Wow.
Orleans do? Does New Orleans
Miles-
trade out?
No.
From Daniel Jeremiah, Zay Flowers reminds me of Steve Smith Sr. Does that do you see
Really?
that comp?
No,
I don't see it.
I don't see that comp
because I don't think Zay Flowers
He
is
doesn't
that
play
physical.
big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he could play big, but that's not going to be his calling card.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's gonna be shifty and
So
Yeah.
Miles Murphy is the first defensive lineman the Bengals have drafted in the first round since 2001. So in
Who was
22
2000?
years.
Who was 2001?
I don't know. Doesn't say. It's crazy though.
Ethan, can I have the charger?
yes.
No, don't unplug it. I just need to plug my phone in. Or else this drive home is going to get real interesting. No, you can just keep it in. Just unplug your phone.
You can just take it.
No, I have an outlet over here.
Yeah, you do. Try
Yeah,
behind
it's right there.
Oh, I'm blind.
you.
I'm gonna just give this to you. Are you okay?
I'm tired.
Same.
This has
we're
been
glad to
fun,
have you.
though. This has been fun.
Yeah, same. I gotta be up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Same here. My call time.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, yeah. How long are you here for, Ethan?
I'm here till Sunday. I'm gonna milk every second of it.
Ooh, maybe we try that other barbecue place.
We
outside.
can do whatever. Well, he's gonna be gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone on
Oh.
Saturday.
Where are you going to be?
Oh, wait till you hear this. Go ahead, Ryan. Tell them where you're gonna be on Saturday.
I'm gonna be at the what's the medieval like festival down in Waxahachie.
Oh, there's a rent fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's kind of dope. I ain't going to lie.
So we're going on like a date day with
That's the
Ashley's
part right there.
cousin.
That's the part
So.
right there.
Yeah.
Look, there's one challenge I have for you. You have to speak in Old English the entire time and can't break character.
I'm gonna have to
Let me
bone up
pull
on
out the
my- on my
Shakespearean.
old English before I go over there.
Thy name is Ryan Traver, son of Paul Traver, and I am here
You feel good
for
about
your
this, Paul?
turkey legs.
You just gonna take this, Paul? You feel good about
Gosh.
this?
So whoever's still watching with us in the comments,
Oh, we've actually grown in. Yeah.
yeah, I would.
2 more people.
Yeah, we got 3 more picks, so we're almost there, everybody.
Thank y'all for sticking with us.
Yeah.
Through this
First
whole-
off, we really appreciate that.
This whole draft.
The next thing I want to say is, who do y'all like? Like whoever's in the comments, tell us who your favorite pick is, because I think there's a lot of different answers we could have here.
Pick is in.
Alright.
The New Orleans
Alright,
Aints.
Saints. Yeah, the Aints.
The Aints.
What is it? Hoot. Is it Hoot at?
Yeah,
Or
who dat?
Houday?
Who day is Cincy?
Oh, okay. Alright. Hoot at. Hoot at Nation.
Yeah, so yeah.
What are we thinking?
That's a good question. This could be Levis.
Nah, I don't think it's Levis.
Ooh.
It's sneaky because the contract works.
Sit behind.
Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like, why get Olave if you're going to give him a mediocre quarterback every time?
Yeah.
Because that's what the New Orleans Saints do.
Okay. But I do love that attitude of we refuse to die.
Yeah.
And I feel like
they do
that's
have a great organizational culture.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And I like that. The Ravens, like I personally love competing every year.
Yeah.
You may not have like tanking a year and then rebuilding is fine, but like I love the fact that the refusing to die part is because
that's the Steelers. That's what the Steelers.
Yeah, the
do.
Steelers. I love the continuity.
And even after you shoot them, you think the Steelers are dead. They're not. They get back up.
They will.
And Marvin Harrison says, "No, you just made me angrier."
I could really see this being Levis if we want to have one last shocker.
It's not Levis.
Ooh, Brian Breesy. I like that. That's a solid pick.
Yeah, if you don't want to win football games.
Tell us how you really feel, Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I don't like Brian.
Ethan's gotten more and more grumpy.
Yeah, he really has.
I'm not grumpy.
He's
I
gotten a bit of an attitude.
I like the pick, but you're still in. I'm not gonna say mediocrity, but you're still you're in football limbo.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great player. Don't get me wrong, but you need to figure out quarterback because these band-aids of Jameis and Andy Dalton and you better pray Derek Carr works.
Yeah.
They could just be tanking for Caleb. Who knows?
Or Marcus May.
But yeah, Breesy is super
Hey,
explosive.
We're glad you're having fun with us, Paul. Oh my gosh. Number 10 just absolutely bulldozed that kid.
That's a defensive end?
No, he's a D tackle. He's going to play
tackle.
D tackle, but he's
Clemson
freaking.
just puts their guys
he's a
everywhere.
big
So
boy.
here's the big thing that a lot of people said, and I actually tend to agree with, is that you should not look at this year's tape for Clemson. Just because it was the first year new defensive coordinator, transition of scheme. So it kind of...
QB absolutely threw every single game.
I don't know what happened to Ungalele. He has the talent to be one of the best in the league.
Not this last year. I would have benched him too.
Yeah, DJ Ungalele.
Yeah.
I personally think I think part of it is Davos winning scheme is getting old, and I think he had the perfect spotlight with Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson and that group of receivers,
Right.
but it may not have adapted enough. I think we're kind of seeing that right now.
Yeah. I mean, hey, but we're down to the wire here.
We are down to the last
Philly?
2 picks of the first round.
Philly, Brian
Philly
Branch.
again.
Brian Branch to Philly?
Oh, it makes sense. That's the perfect pick. They somehow get away, or someone just mentioned Nolan Smith, and I would be so upset that they're just trying to recreate the UGA defense.
The entire UGA D line on Philly.
But
Let's ride.
I personally love the Brian Branch here because that replaces.
Poor Will Levis.
Poor Will Levis, man.
Okay, all right, guys. Who picks Will Levis? I don't
God,
know.
at this point,
Undrafted.
I don't know.
No, oh my goodness.
Undrafted.
Might as well not be
Goes from day one lock to undrafted.
That was Vontaze perfect.
That'd be
back
a
in the
great
day. That was
story.
hilarious.
That'd be a great story. I would laugh the entire way.
That is a comedy waiting to happen.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, well, you had 80 for Brady. You could have none for Levis.
It doesn't even
That could be
rhyme.
nice. It doesn't matter. It's more ironic than anything.
I can't think of anything to even extend off that.
I mean, you could change his name up and just do 0 for Willow.
Dang. End this for Levis. I
And
don't
this
know.
for Levis.
Yeah, really.
I like that. And this for Levis. That's a good
No,
one.
yeah, but seriously, who do we think can even like look at Levis at this point?
Let's.
I mean,
look.
Minnesota. Like, yeah, who was top of the second round?
Pittsburgh
Oh,
No,
32.
Pittsburgh doesn't need it.
at 32.
Oh no, you're
Do-
gonna
do
be
I-
so
do I wanna
mad
watch
when you
this?
see it.
Arizona.
It popped up for you're gonna be so mad when you see this.
Oh, I'm looking up the draft order for. So I might regret this.
Okay. There's a couple of teams in the first 6 picks that I could see. Detroit,
Okay.
the Rams,
Oh, actually, yes, the Rams make sense
and the
because
Seahawks.
Liam Cohen was the
Mhm.
old Kentucky offensive coordinator, and he in February left to be the Rams OC. That 100% makes sense to me.
Paul's 2 favorites: Bijan to the Falcons and Van Ness to the Packers. Yeah,
Yeah, I would say mine
behind
is
that.
Njigba to Seattle and Gibbs to Detroit.
I loved JSN to Seattle.
That's such
I
a
also
great
like Zay Flowers to the Ravens.
Yeah, that one's gonna be nice. So, all right. So here's what we're looking at: second round, Pittsburgh, Houston, Arizona, Indy, Rams, Seattle, Vegas, Carolina.
Of course, the
New
Giants
Orleans
would get
at 4
Deontay Banks.
New Orleans at 40. What kind of frat party is this?
They're posing for the picture.
All right, they're calling someone. I don't like how Howie is cheesing right now.
Oh, I can tell you why he's cheesing.
Oh no, do I want to know?
No.
It's Will
How
Levis.
upset am I going to be?
10.
Is it who I think it is?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, their favorite.
Just watch it. Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
If that's the case, Howie Roseman deserves Executive of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fantastic pick. I'm happy that he's out of the AFC North. I love
Here
that
comes
pick.
the pick.
I love that pick.
Here comes the
Which is just it. Wait, he's from Georgia too.
Here comes the pick.
Oh, I thought that was the pick for a second.
No, that's true.
I was like,
Yeah.
no, that was what? I was like, no.
Well, the Falcons should have taken it.
You know, I do want to know what happened off the field for Jalen Carter, but it's Central Florida. I'm proud of you. For
Yeah, but I mean,
the top
drag
10 pick.
racing, might as well.
I can't.
It's fun to
I
get
can't
fast.
believe they made that pick. But that is gutsy, and I love it.
Mhm.
I
Here it comes.
love that pick so much.
Here it comes. Prepare to be assaulted with it. Ooh, look at this guy. Light up neon eagles.
Oh, dude, seeing him, especially in the Kelly Green alternates. Oh, I might just need to buy that out of principle.
Yep.
Please tell me he gets 0.
That wouldn't be a bad look.
What if I'm talking about the wrong person?
You could be. You could be. But here it comes. Destiny arrives all the same. Give it to
I
us,
think
Roger.
Kansas City takes defense.
Mm,
Because I don't think they'll do Josh Downs because they took Sky Moore last year.
yeah.
Unless they want to shock the world and go like Cedric Tillman or something. Or Zach Charbonnet.
Oh,
but they got Pacheco
That barbecue's
there.
starting to hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just got I got a text from Ashley. You almost love every pick. Look,
It's been a good
Thanks,
draft,
Ashley.
though.
my love, you're not wrong. It's been a solid draft so far. Minus the Chargers for taking the body of Bowser but having the power of Toad.
Is that dude perfect?
Yes, it is.
That is dude perfect.
And Mama Kelsey.
What?
Donnie Kelsey and Dude
Dallas
Of course they put
natives.
Donnie Kelsey before
Yeah,
Dude
wait a
Perfect.
minute. They
That's
are-
funny.
yeah.
Dallas natives.
Yo, tell me
Dude
how I
perfect.
never realized that like the headquarters is like
Yeah.
here. Never realized that.
Yeah.
You should go sometime. It looks
I
like a
should.
cool
I've never
place.
been.
I should.
I've never been either.
Me neither.
Should make a dude's trip and just go out there.
Oh,
Boys.
so
Dude
3 dudes go to Dude Perfect?
Yeah. And then, but we'll be
Just
the
dude in and
antithesis
out.
of it. We'll be
Perfect.
dude nothing.
Aha, it would be the perfect. It would
We'll
be the
be,
Dude
we'll be,
Perfect
we'll
trip.
be dude sucks. If the three of us went.
Oh yeah, we're just so like athletically uncoordinated.
Yeah. we, the three of us are definitely not in our primes anymore.
Yeah, I'm about 100 pounds past my prime. Don't touch me.
Oh, I just need to see it. I need
There
to
it
see
is.
it.
Oh. Okay.
And you know,
Yeah.
and Ryan knows as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they won't freaking say it. They keep doing all this weird stuff. Like, the theatrics come for day 2 and day 3, which no one cares about. There it is.
Not who I was thinking of, but a great pick nonetheless. Howie Roseman will just always jump up on edge rushers when he can, but that's also getting ready to replace Brandon Graham.
That's a good point. That is actually
Yeah,
a really
and,
good
and the
point.
thing is like, yeah, Josh Sweat is awesome, and they also have Derek Barnett. They haven't really picked a stud, like a
That's a-
stud.
Does
that's
he
a
Besides
nice-
Hassan
purple
Reddick.
glasses?
That's
though?
a nice white suit.
Yeah,
But
like it.
We gotta get him with
But
a
he's
different
soft.
pair of glasses.
yeah. Nolan Smith is he's an athletic
He's a beast.
freak.
He went to IMG.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he's so good.
A little cut inside.
But they said, you know what? We like having 2 Hassan Reddicks.
Ryan, will you jiggle again? Our TV is like, you gotta sleep.
Wait a minute. Wait. What kind of
Jiggle
live stream
again.
is this?
Don't ask me to jiggle again. All right.
Ryan, I need you to jiggle.
So here, I honestly thought that it was going to be Darnell Washington. Imagine Darnell Washington in that offense, however.
I don't want to. That would have been painful.
That would have been a fever dream.
We made it. We made it to the last
Yeah.
pick.
What if Kansas City takes Darnell Washington? Makes no sense whatsoever, but it's like, let's just get the alien.
No. I don't want to live in that world.
Yeah, I have no idea who Kansas City picks here.
Whoever Patrick Mahomes tells them to.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Jalen Hyatt.
oh, that'd be so unfair.
That'd be
But
crazy.
that would make sense though at the end of the first round because that's kind of where I had Hyatt at the end of it. Yeah, dude. All right, you want me? You know what? I'm gonna
Oh
go
my
through.
God. Look at this defense.
Yeah, they're all from Georgia.
shit.
Howie Roseman, you have a type.
Yeah, and it's shown.
Jalen
Jacoby
Carter,
Dean,
yeah.
who the Falcons should have taken in the second round and didn't
Oh my
because it's the
gosh.
Falcons. Jordan Davis, totally understandable.
Yeah, Jordan Davis is an alien,
He's
and now
a
Jalen
beast.
Carter.
And Nolan Smith. They're literally just gonna have their own little Georgia corner of dudes that.
Do you think they take Keely Ringo now?
Have to.
Yeah, you
They
just
have
kind of
to.
have to out of the
Can you
principle.
imagine? It's just the Philadelphia Tide. Or the Philadelphia Dogs.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
tired. I'm tired.
Oh my god.
Philadelphia Dogs.
Hold on, I kind of want to see. So I'm trying to see who
That
has.
could be the Tide
taken.
too, but just not on defense.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy, this is a flex
Oh,
if I've
they
ever
gotta
seen.
bring out both.
Yeah,
Lombardi
you might as
trophies
well. Okay, so let's see who. All right,
With
so
the white gloves. They got Patrick Mahomes with the absolute bare grip earlier, but these guys gonna have white gloves.
Well, because he owns it.
oh wow, they have an extra one. It's
Oh,
like,
that is
oh,
so
what
funny.
a flex!
Look, they got
What
the
a
record
flex.
over there on the right on the screen.
What a flex.
That's hilarious. Good for you, Kansas City.
You know what? Kansas City, you deserve that. Okay,
No.
so here's... All right, so quarterbacks...
You
is-
do it too much.
All right, I'm going to basically just say who I have on my tier list and say, like, the best ones available. So Bryce Young, Stroud, Anthony Richardson have been picked. As far as tier 2 for quarterbacks,
Hendon
Levis, Hendon Hooker, DTR are on my list. Let's go with running backs. I mean, Bijan Jameer Gibbs, so that means we got Charbonnet, Roshan Johnson, Abanaconda, Chase Brown, Sean Tucker, Devin Achane. I wasn't the biggest fan, but I know a lot of people are.
He's all hype.
Blake, I thought Blake Corum returned.
No, yeah, he's not available.
Ah, gotcha.
He didn't make himself available for the draft.
Gotcha. All right. So as far as receivers, y'all want to know how many receivers I had over Quentin Johnston?
Who?
Njigba, of course. Zay Flowers, Addison, Josh Downs, A.T. Perry, Cedric Tillman, Jalen Hyatt, Jonathan Mingo.
Dang.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, but I would still. I mean, A.T. Perry, Downs, Tillman, Hyatt,
don't
and
go
Mingo
to
are
TCU.
awesome. Yeah, I'm not going
You're
to TCU.
you're not.
Yeah,
taking
I
it.
am for sure not welcome.
I mean, I don't know why you would, but you know,
yeah.
don't.
So at tight
For your
ends,
sake.
as of right now, Darnell Washington's still on the board. Michael Mayer still on the board. Sam Laporta, Luke Musgrave, Tucker Kraft are all supposed to go in day 2. So yeah,
This is it.
yeah, that's
The last one.
about it. When,
We got Pittsburgh up next for tomorrow.
yeah, Pittsburgh. How
Yeah.
can we piss off another receiver? Dude, I love Andy
He's
Reid.
making the phone call.
I can see
Get
this.
that man a cheeseburger.
Okay, I low key could see this being Keanu Benton if they wanted to get better interior D line.
Ooh, pick is in.
Pick is in.
Here we go. Last one of the day. Let's see what we
Last
got.
one of the day. Thank you all for joining us with joining with us
sticking
for
with
the
us.
yeah for the draft. Even though we were late, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Special thanks to
Thank you.
Blank Coworking Studio just for letting us have this space. This has
Dude,
just been
this
a blast.
place is awesome.
Yeah, I love work.
Yeah.
I love working here. To be honest with you.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Special thanks to Ethan making the trip all the way down. I love the fact that this was our first in-person episode. I want this to become tradition, to be honest with you.
Has to
This
be.
has been fantastic, guys. I've been excited about this for months. I'm finally happy. It's like it's coming
Finally in
fruition.
fruition, you know.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's see.
That would probably make us wait for a little while longer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know they're trying to stretch.
They
it.
want to revel in it.
Yeah, they got till the next. Oh, they got 9 minutes till the next. Till when the
They gotta
program
milk every
turns
second.
over.
Run the ads quick.
Yeah.
All of them.
So guys,
8 minutes
I
of
think
ads.
it's kind of fair if we do bus sleeper lock to end the live stream.
Oh God.
Ooh. Okay. I got my bus
You,
ready.
you can keep it fantasy related or not, or we could just do one of each.
Bus is gonna be Jordan Addison.
Oh
Okay.
man, Ryan's about to declare war on both of us.
Sorry, Paul.
It's alright, he can walk home.
Yeah, because I am not taking it. I got early morning.
Oh, let's see it. I'm spoiling it.
So
Oh,
let's see how he does
I
in
can't-
downtown Fort Worth.
What?
Oh,
Oh, this is who I had!
Right.
Ryan, it's who I had. It's Felix.
You had Felix?
I had
It's
Felix at
That's a great
to the
pick.
Chiefs at 31.
That's
Wow.
a great pick. All right, so we supposed to spoil
Good
it,
job.
but
So you got one.
okay, say the. All right, let's
Well,
say
I got a few more than one, Ryan. But I was like, man, I really like Felix. He'll probably go in the second round, but I'd love it if the Chiefs took him at 31, or if Philly had taken
By
him.
the way,
But
I
thought he was
love how
going to the
Sleeper
Chiefs.
did it. Is that they did spoiler with the pick, the Chiefs select, and then you have to go through the.
Yeah, you have to
comments,
click
yeah.
into it, yeah.
So Felix Anudike Uzoma from Kansas State, great pick. I love that.
I
pick.
love this player. I'm
Dude,
upset he's on the Chiefs,
here's
but
the
I
thing.
love the player.
If you were a fan of defensive players, I could not get mad at a single
Yeah.
one. Like, or at least I could understand the logic behind the pick. The only person that I just had like I was so out on was Quentin Johnson. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'll change it. I'll put
Yeah.
it for Johnson for you. Because I care about you.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we know this pick, let's play Bust, Sleep, or Lock, everybody. So, my bust is Quentin Johnson. I'm going to be unapologetic in saying that.
Yeah.
I may not be invited to any Fort Worth events ever again.
And that
I
will
think
lose
that-
no sleep.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a reach.
I think that was a reach to be the second receiver taken.
Yeah.
Because, like, say if he went to Kansas City, I'd be like, okay, what do they see that we don't?
Yeah.
But the fact that it was like the Chargers, and you know the Chargers just needed speed,
Yeah.
and he probably was the most explosive receiver out the gate. Like it,
Yeah.
like so the fit's not too bad. It's just I don't. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, you're gonna have to learn a lot. And welcome to the NFL, because I don't know if the offense at TCU helped you be ready.
But
for
poor
it.
Justin Herbert's up there just punching air.
What?
Oh yeah, that's the third one. Yeah. So they had one back in the day, and then they had
okay.
the one from 2020, and now that one.
And one more coming.
Yeah. So Ethan, who's your sleeper? I mean, not sleeper, bust. I apologize.
It's probably going to be Johnson. I mean, I'll say Addison just for the jokes too, but
But
it's
most
probably
likely Johnson.
Yeah.
Ryan, who's your bust?
Oh.
It sucks doing this during the draft, but like as
Yeah,
far as
'cause,
expectations, I think he could develop into something good.
Yeah, honestly, I think Quentin Johnson.
Yeah,
Just because yeah.
I'm just happy it wasn't to like the Giants where like you are expected to be the number one right now.
Yeah.
I think the saving grace and where we could be wrong is the fact that he is in a spot where he doesn't have to be number one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so that's good. All right, so who's your sleeper?
I'm trying to look at, like the fantasy aspect of it.
Yeah, the fantasy aspect.
Because we're a fantasy football podcast. So, so my sleeper, oh my gosh, this is, honestly, it's kind of difficult. I want to say, like, probably JSN. I think he might be a little buried behind the other wide receivers on the depth chart, but I think he'll rise above.
I like that. Personally, mine was actually Jordan Addison as a sleeper.
Yeah, because he's kind of in the same boat.
Yeah,
So.
I think the best part of Jordan Addison's game is the fact that he's run an exceptional route tree already.
Yeah.
So there won't he'll be able to just pick things up, ready to go. Now, was there not that high of a development curve? Yeah, you can. I can see you make the argument for that, but especially for Minnesota, who literally had a magical year last year, and now who knows what happens this year? They're just going. We need to be ready now. Is Jordan Addison ready to be productive right now?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. I'm kind of torn on my sleepers. On one hand, I think C.J. Stroud could kind of be a sleeper
Okay.
with the Texans. I was hoping that they were going to stay at 12 and get JSN. So it'd be JSN and Stroud,
But
which would be crazy.
Going
But
up
I
to
understand
3
getting
It'd be
Wilson.
difficult.
Or Will Anderson.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it might be Jahmyr Gibbs. He might be the biggest sleeper.
So I mean,
I've got
I'll
another
transition.
sleeper. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, go say your other sleeper.
I was gonna say Dalton Kincaid.
Ooh, Kincaid's
'Cause I
a
think-
really good sleeper.
Yeah. He might not produce this year.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Paul. Good night.
Yeah, he might not produce this year, but we could see something from him maybe near the end of
Definitely.
this year or next year. So
I mean,
Who knows?
the Buffalo got their Kelsey.
Yeah. yeah.
That's how I've imagined it.
Now it's just Josh Allen that needs to utilize him.
Yep.
He needs to figure out how to do that. So
Yeah, I like that as a sleeper. But going back to Ethan's sleeper here, he's actually my lock. Jahmyr Gibbs is my lock right now. I think Bijan's the easy answer, So
Yeah.
I think it's like let's take Bijan out the equation. I think Jameer Gibbs in that Detroit Lions offense is going to be exciting to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, they are going crazy.
Yeah.
All right, my lock. It's not going to be a popular one. My lock is Anthony Richardson.
I like it. Take your shot.
Fantasy
I like
wise.
it. Fantasy
Because
wise, I like it.
he's a rookie. He's going to utilize his legs. And as a quarterback, that puts you at a whole other tier. So, yeah.
Ethan?
I think it'll probably be Bijan. He's just he's the best player in the draft. You know, he's a lock.
Yep, he definitely is. So, everyone, that concludes our 2023 NFL Draft live stream.
Our first one.
Our first
First
one,
one,
and
yeah.
First in
The first
person.
the first of many.
Yeah.
Yes.
First of many
yes.
to come.
So thank you again for everyone listening. Don't forget to follow us on all socials at Last Place FP. So just to give you guys update on content, I think we should probably give ourselves a week off because we really prepped a lot for this draft. But you actually, not really because of rest, but because we have some discussing to do as far as rookie week. That's
Oh my gosh.
That's
yeah.
right. Our rookie week is coming back, and I think we're ready to go more in depth. I think we're ready to have a very nuanced discussion once we get all these rookies and see where, like, how they fit best with their new teams.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a much more exciting rookie week. We've added some tweaks already that I'm already excited to talk about.
Right.
So, thank you all again. Thank you again for Blank Coworking Studio for letting us for actually
Crash
crazy us for letting us rent the podcast booth, for letting us stay here hours and hours. But yeah, thank you again. Thank you for everyone watching. Now there's one more thing we got to do, especially in person.
Never forget. Sometimes you're right. Sometimes you're right. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. Have a good one, everybody.
Love we don't have our studio person with us today, which is supposed to be Ashley, so they get the real post live stream
Yeah.
view of what we're doing. Josh trying to
hold
figure
on,
out the computer.
I'm getting there. I am getting
Brian's
there.
still somehow in the shot.
Oh my gosh.
Josh, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I know, we're still live.
Here it is.
We're still live.
We're chilling, man.
Yeah, we're chilling. Hold on.
After hours vibes. We're getting out the mud pit.
That is not who I want. There we go.
We're still here. Ryan just in the middle of everything.
I always am.